All right, check.
The York Revolution is on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Onto the track, it is gone! It's gone!
Revs Baseball is brought to you by Wellspan Sports Medicine, People's Bank, Shipley Energy, Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care, Maple Donuts, Harvey's Rental, Flying Feet, Kochman Kunkel Insurance Group, Broadway Transmission, Dasher Investment Services, Smith Wealth Advisory Group, Royal Manchester Golf Links, Dutch Apple Dinner Theater, York County Bar Association, Lidl, CBD Supply MD York, Crunch Fitness, Columbia Gas, York County Solid Waste Authority, PSECU, and by the Pennsylvania Lottery.
Deep left center, it is gone! Swing and a miss, he struck him out! Base hit! Revs win!
Now, with the call of today's game, here's the voice of the York Revolution, Daryl Henry.
Good evening, everyone, from Fairfield Properties Ballpark in Central Islip, New York. Welcome to game number 119 of York Revolution Baseball and a do-or-die night for the Revs as they take on the Long Island Ducks. Hi again, everybody. Daryl Henry with you. Welcome to Revs Baseball on a much cooler and cloudy and windy night here on the island. Autumn has certainly arrived tonight. And unfortunately, if the Revs don't win this game, the offseason, for all intents and purposes, will arrive. And we are down to the final four occurrences combined. And the Revs now need everything to go right. Southern Maryland earlier today won game one of a doubleheader against Lexington 7-4. They are currently leading game two, 1-0 in the bottom of the fourth inning in Waldorf. It's a 7-inning game. If they win that one as well, it is all over for the Revs' postseason chances in 2021. Revs need the Blue Crabs to lose game two tonight and their game tomorrow, and the Revs cannot lose again. They have to win tonight and tomorrow, and coming off a loss here last night, 9-7, it was a gut punch. Revs had three separate leads in that game. As big of a lead as three at one point, and Long Island came back each time and eventually pulled away, scoring 5 runs in the 8th and a 9-7 final here last night. So the Revs enter play today in third place, one game back, and their backs against the wall. Have to win these last two and get help elsewhere. And tonight it'll be Eduardo Rivera making the start for the Revs, 6-3 with a 5.64 ERA. Right-hander Brendan Feldman goes for Long Island. He is 7-4 with an ERA of 5.79. We've got a packed pregame show tonight. Take a look at what's on tap, brought to you by Brewery Products and Bud Light. Always on tap at People's Bank Park. Coming up, an interview with Mikey Reynolds, who homered again last night. Great to have him back in York. We'll hear from him in our next segment. We've got Mace coming up around the corner as well. First pitch tonight set for 6:35. It's a must-win for the Revs here on the island on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
There's a lot of talk out there about good health care. We all want a good plan. But step outside and take a good look at all those beautiful trees and shrubs in your yard. Do you have a plan to maintain their good health? Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care has a veteran staff of 12 fully licensed and trained tree health care professionals to rely on, including 10 certified arborists and 3 PA certified horticulturalists. So don't let your trees and shrubs fend for themselves against Mother Nature. Visit heritagelawnandlandscape.com and get world-class care right in your backyard.
Downtown's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Welcome back. Pregame at Long Island tonight. Revs and the Ducks. It is a must-win. And one of the guys that has helped big time in this playoff push is Mikey Reynolds, who was here 6 years ago, and then walking back in right before our previous trip to Long Island, actually, is when you got back in our clubhouse. Mikey, what was it like coming back to York for the first time in 6 years?
Man, I've been wanting to come back for a while now, and just able to come back now, and it's good to see where I played 6 years ago, the team that gave me a chance after I got released by the Braves. Mace, Polo, Sandy, the same staff, some of the same guys. Edward Paredes was here when I was here in 16. So just to be able to come back just brings back a lot of memories, and I had so much fun that 2015 season that it seems like I came back and it was like I didn't miss anything. I'm back here and we're having fun with the team here. It's just a good veteran group of guys that it was back when I was playing 16. So yeah, and I've enjoyed it.
I remember you stealing home when we were up here back in 2015, and you've always, done those little things. You've always sparked teams, but now we're seeing you hit for some pop. We're seeing you play outfield. How different of an overall player are you now than you were 6 years ago?
Extremely different. Yeah. I only played middle infield and kind of was just that contact leadoff guy that didn't strike out a bunch, but just got on base and was a pest on the base pass, which I still am. But I'd say that contact has gone down a little bit, but the power numbers have gone up. I don't know if it's old age, but I think once you hit 28, you get that old man strength. So maybe after 28, I started hitting some more home runs. But yeah, it's a different game for me, and I've liked that I can play all around the field just to get my bat in the lineup. I knew I always could, but I never got that opportunity. And then over the past years, getting that opportunity to play outfield and showing my skills out there as well as in the infield just makes me a more versatile player, a player that teams can use anywhere, really. And on the bench, whatever it is, I just want to help a team win.
Just older, not old.
Yeah, older. Yeah. 31. It's old compared to baseball, but no, but I feel great. I feel like I'm 25.
Yeah. Well, that's good to hear. How'd the outfield thing start for you? And playing a great center field, how'd the outfield start and even center field specifically? Because I know that's a different animal.
Yeah. My tools have always been tailored to the outfield, in my opinion. I always thought that I would make a really good center fielder just because I'm fast, I have a good arm, and I get good reads on balls. Just never had the opportunity until 2019 with Sussex County. We had a really good middle infield at the time, and Bobby Jones put me in the outfield, and it was easy to stick me out there after the first game he put me out there. It was like I've played it my whole life. To me it's an easier position. It doesn't entitle a lot of focus, as much focus as the infield, so you can kind of just go out there and be like a dog and just hunt a ball. That's pretty much what it is. Go chase balls out there, and that's what I like to do. I'm pretty good at it. So yeah, it's pretty easy for me compared to the infield. But yeah, that's how it started in 19. Ever since, I've been used all around the diamond.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Talking with Mikey Reynolds, and I know I could look at the stat sheet and tell people where you've been, but why don't you give us a little update on your path since the last time in York? I know Cardinals signed you, Diamondbacks this year. Mm-hmm. You had some great stolen base years, but you tell us in your words, how did you go from place to place to coming back here now? Yeah,
it started off, after York, playing with the Cardinals and going to spring training with them in 16, playing about a month and a half, and then I was kind of burnt out of baseball. I went into the coach's office and I retired. I was done playing ball for a year. Came back in 17 after doing medical sales and hadn't played in over a year and a half, but wanted to get back on the baseball diamond. Ended up signing with Fargo. They released me 3 days later in 17. And then after that, I devoted basically my life and training to making a comeback in 18 and setting a goal to get back to affiliated ball at age 30. Mm-hmm. And that was when I was 27. So I worked my butt off in the weight room and on the field, just preparing for that 18 season. and I had a really good year in 2018. Went to Australia, won the batting champ award, came back, Kansas City then in 19, then ended up in Sussex County, almost won a championship there again. Then went to Australia and got second place, almost won a championship. So just the coming back to baseball after retiring, it was just a new perspective for me. I saw the grass on the other side, working for a living, and I didn't like that. I took for granted baseball and being on the field with the guys, and I missed it so much that I had to come back and had a different perspective. Now that I'm back, it's just playing for fun and enjoying it and enjoying the time that I get with these guys, and because of it, I've become a better baseball player. Last year, I was with St. Paul Saints, had a really good year there, and ended up getting picked up by the Diamondbacks before the season with the Milkmen this year. Yeah. Got my opportunity and accomplished that goal of getting back to affiliated ball by age 30. So it was really cool that I got that opportunity. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, but I gave it my all. I did a bunch of cool things, made SportsCenter top 10, stole home again, hit a grand slam, played every position in affiliated ball, and I just had a bunch of fun. It was unfortunate that it didn't work out at the end. They released me, and I went back to Milwaukee and played there. We got to the playoffs but didn't win, and I wanted to keep going. I knew I had more in me, and I didn't want it to end like that, so I hit up Mace, and sure enough, Mace needed a guy, and I was here in 2 days, I want to win a championship. That's why I came back here to play, and man, we're so close to it right now. We just have to win, and that's why I'm here, and I want to win a championship.
Yeah, no, it's outstanding to have you back. And I mean, you said medical sales. I think there's some decent money in that, so there must have been an itch that brought you back.
Well, I mean, maybe decent money for other people, not for me. Okay. I started off with a base salary, and I wasn't on commission, didn't build up my accounts at the time yet. I was only there for 6 months, and it was just I wasn't making much money paying for my living, paying for gas and everything like that. I actually probably make more money playing independent ball than I did making money in medical sales. But that was just the first 6 months. I'm sure it would have been more lucrative after that if I stuck around. But no, I just had that itch to play again.
Yeah, well, and I sure hope it goes past tomorrow for us. But either way, the off season is near. What are your plans next? Where are you going after this?
All season, I'm just gonna chill out. Haven't played. I haven't been home in the off season for 3-4 years, so I'm gonna go back to Arizona, hang out with my family. Got a couple projects with my dad to work on. We're converting a van into a camper van. I'll do my work, my usual work at home. I work for a USSSA youth baseball tournament, direct baseball tournaments back home, and just kind of enjoying the time that I get with the family, friends. I've got a couple weddings that I get to go to this year. The past years I've had to skip weddings to go to Australia and play, so I've got my best friend's wedding that I'm not going to miss for the world. I'm excited about that, and just spending time with friends and family. It's what I'll be doing this off season.
Awesome. Well, Mikey, great to have you back. Love watching you play. Thanks a lot for a few minutes tonight, and let's go have a great finish to this season.
Let's do it. Thanks, Daryl.
All right, that's Mikey Reynolds joining us. Mace is on the show coming up next.
Fans, it's time to go inside the clubhouse for the latest on your York Revolution and tonight's matchup. It's time for the Broadway Transmission Manager's Report. Now, here's the manager of the Revs, Mark Mason.
All right, Mace. Well, tough one up here last night, unfortunately, in the opener. Did you feel like the biggest thing was some self-inflicted wounds, unfortunately?
Yeah, unfortunately it was, and, some walks and some errors. And, Lombardozzi was the difference in the game last night. He made a great defensive play for them, I think in the 6th inning maybe, where he probably saved at least 3 runs, and then later on he drove in 3. So that's like a 6-run swing right there by one guy. So the ball Gregorio hit up the middle, I have no idea how he caught that ball, and not only did he catch it, they turned 2 on it, and that was a big spot right there. We had bases loaded, nobody out, and we only ended up getting 1 run that inning. So I mean, that was a big play, and then Lombardozzi hit the triple later in the game with bases loaded. So, and then in the ninth inning, I mean, we battled. I mean, we had their closer on the ropes. We had 2 runs in, and we had 2 guys on in the winning run at home plate. So we fought till the end, but just too many mistakes early.
The approach today, do you manage things? How much differently might you manage things, knowing that now, truly, for the first time, it is a must-win?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's it's definitely must-win today and tomorrow. I mean, we finally can say these are must-win games now. So I mean, offensively, there's not a whole lot you can do differently. I mean, the guys have to hit the ball, and they have to score the runs. We really can't control that as much, but when it comes to who I'm going to use out of the bullpen and things like that, I'm going to talk to Nicely, and I'm going to talk to Luis Sanchez, and I'm going to see if we can use them out of the pen tonight. And I'm sure Sanchez would be okay for tonight. I'm not sure about Austin. But if we get through tonight, then I'm going to want to use Austin out of the pen tomorrow. And, if we make the playoffs at that point, we make it, and then we'll deal with the pitching matchups then. But we got to get there first. So, and right now we're in a situation where just winning out on our own is not enough. I mean, we need to win our 2 games, and then we're going to need some help from Lexington to beat Southern Maryland, because if Southern Maryland wins the next 2 games, it really doesn't matter what we do here. So, we have to win, and then we'll, see what happens from there.
And unfortunately, the bullpen last night, a rough go of it, and a couple of guys in the 8th inning that have been throwing the ball really well for the most part here recently.
Yeah, I mean, that's, it's just kind of an inconsistent, it's just an inconsistent appearances. I mean, we get 2 good ones, then we get 2 bad ones, then a couple good ones, and 1 bad one, and it's too inconsistent. And, so like we talked about early on, trying to find roles for guys is, right now I'm trying to use the hot hand when I think it's hot. But nobody really, other than Jimmy Fuller, has established themselves as a solid 7th inning guy, 8th inning guy, which those are the kind of roles you have to have in place when you get into your bullpen. And we just haven't been able to be consistent enough this year to make that happen. And amazingly, when we look at the Atlantic League stat packs every day, our bullpen is the second best bullpen in the league, ERA-wise, only behind Long Island. So when you're talking about bullpens, they're first and we're second. So even though we haven't been able to solidify roles for our pitchers out of the pen, we've still been able to piece it together, somehow to be the second best in the league. But we didn't look like second best last night.
And it's a shame Joe Hendry gave you a chance. His 5+ innings ran into some trouble in the 6th, but pretty satisfied with the effort that he gave you?
Yeah, I mean, he did exactly what we hoped he would do. I mean, I would like to have seen him get through that 6th inning cleaner, but we had some long innings because we were hitting for a while and he was in here for a while. And, then he went out there and he lost a little bit of command of the fastball. I really thought the TrackMan system here last night was very inconsistent. The home plate umpire even said to me in the 1st inning when I went out there to talk to Joe Hendry, because he was making great pitches, and, I mean, we weren't getting them. We weren't getting them called strikes. And, I basically went out there and I said, look, you're throwing the ball great, but we have to make them swing the bat. So we got to throw the ball down the middle, whatever you got to do. We have to make them swing the bat or we're going to walk everybody. And when I was coming off the field, the umpire said to me, he said, Mays, I just want to tell you, 3 of those last 6 pitches I had right on the plate, and it balled all of them. So, that, to me, that's a problem. And, I mean, I appreciate when umpires are up front with us, and they just, the system just is very inconsistent. So, I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, that's just a fact. We've been dealing with that all year. And, I mean, it needs fixed for sure.
Yeah.
So, so, I mean, other than that, after I went out there the 1st inning, I think he rolled a double play, and he got out of that. Then we had another double play, maybe even 2 more, because I think we turned at least 2 double plays last night when he was in there. So, no, I thought he did a great job. It's a shame he lost his command there a little bit in the 6th inning.
You got Rivera tonight, and last Sunday, I mean, he really got hit hard. Somebody asked me if might it be a thing where, he's had more innings now than he's ever had before? Is there anything to that, or was there something else going on, you thought, in that particular game?
You know what? I don't think it's an innings thing. I don't think it's a workload thing. I think it's just the fastball command. When he has fastball command where he can put the ball on the corners and just inside the corners, and when he keeps the ball down, he's a much different pitcher. The last time he was out there against Gastonia, who swings the bat really well, I mean, he was leaving a lot of pitches right in the middle of the plate. And, that team, when you pitch like that against that team, they're going to punish you, and that's what happened.
Well, looking at this matchup tonight, Long Island's got a new leadoff hitter at the top with Boog Powell from Gastonia. There was an Atlantic League trade deadline, I remember, back on September 20th. So have you been able to find out any reasoning as to how that happened?
No, I mean, actually, I haven't been able to find anything out. It's a little disappointing that, that trade was approved. Actually, I mean, we had some guys hurt in 2019 that we couldn't get anything approved, when we were in the playoffs in 2019. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure how it came about. I know Fields, their outfielder, I know he's been hurt on and off for a little while, but I also know he has played against us and hit some home runs. And, one of them might even been a walk-off earlier in the year. But, regardless, I mean, the trade deadline was September 20th at noon, and somehow they have a trade with Gastonia today. So I'm not sure how that works. That's above my pay grade, I guess, to approve that one.
Yeah, this is October 9th.
Yes, it is. Yeah. It's every bit of October 9th. So we're 19 days beyond the trade deadline. And anyhow, Boog Powell will be leading off for them today. And that's another former Major League ball player, by the way. So this wasn't like some guy that was a free agent just kind of hanging around, not playing. So our fans just saw him play against us last weekend. So a really good player, and of course he's going to make their team better.
Yeah, a lot of folks around the league asking questions. I didn't know if you had been given an explanation or not yet, but don't know if we'll get one at any point. But Mace, thanks a lot. Good luck here against the Ducks tonight.
Yep. Thanks a lot, Daryl. Appreciate it.
Yeah, how about them apples? Here are the starting lineups tonight, brought to you by Flying Feed. For the Revs, it'll be James Harris in left field leading things off. Jack Kenley at second base hits second. Melky Mesa will DH and bat third. Cleanup hitter is Nelly Rodriguez playing at first. Carlos Franco, the third baseman, hits fifth. Wellington Dotel in right field bats sixth. Osmi Gregorio at shortstop will hit seventh. Mikey Reynolds, center field, hitting eighth. And Lenine Rodriguez doing the catching for Eduardo Rivera and batting ninth. They are facing Brendan Feldman, who's ready to go. James Harris digs in. It's a must-win for the Revs, and our Dasher Investment Services first pitch tonight is a fastball for a strike on the outside corner. We are underway.
The start time of the game is 6:37 p.m.
6:37 our start time tonight. Harris hitting .281, 13 home runs. 0-1 pitch. He swings and he fouls it back upstairs.
Tonight's official Suffolk Transportation Services start temperature of the game is 64 degrees.
64 degrees, our game time temp. Cloudy skies, almost total nightfall already. Weather brought to you by Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Feldman always from the stretch, fires and is swinging a fly ball left center field. And speak of the devil, Boog Powell comes over, calls off L.J. Mazzilli, and makes the play to begin his Ducks career, which will have 2 regular season games worth.
Number 9, Jack Kenley.
One down, here is Jack Kenley. Kenley hitting at .290. He's got 12 Nuker-Dukers, 56 driven in. Revs in the Road Cityscape two-tone grays tonight. Long Island alternate black jerseys. First pitch to Jack. That is in for a strike. Plate ump is Warren Nicholson. Silvio Martinez at first. Fred DeJesus, who's so cold he's got a mask up over his face, is down at third base. Here's the 0-1 to Kenley, and he swings and skies it to shallow center field. Frias from short is out, angling over toward left, and a few steps behind the infield. He's got this one. 2 up, 2 down. They win tonight, blowing at 12 miles an hour in from right, basically right into the Revs' faces in the dugout. The third base dugout, feel that during BP today. 2 down, here is Melky Mesa, who's DHing. He is 8th in the league in hitting, .328, 18 home runs. First pitch from Feldman, a fastball for a strike. Melky tied for 10th in the league in RBIs with 79, along with Nelly Rodriguez. They've played almost the same number of games. Melky one more game played. Pitch, breaking ball, swing and a miss. Against the Ducks this year, he's hit .365, 6 home runs, 5 doubles. Feldman ready with it. Here's the 0-2, and that misses high. Feldman 7-4, a .579 ERA, which really is terrible, but it's good enough to be 10th in the league this season. 20th start, he's got 6 outings in relief. And now pumps it home, and that misses outside. 112 innings, 121 hits, opponents hitting .279, 59 walks, 84 strikeouts. Well, Lexington has tied Southern Maryland 1-1 in the 5th. So that's a stroke of good news. Here's a swing and a miss. Cutter from Feldman. It's a 1-2-3 first. And he ends it with a strikeout. At the end of a half inning tonight, it's the Revs nothing. Boog Powell and the Ducks coming up.
Hey, it's the good-looking genius at Broadway Transmission again, and this time I have things on my mind, like warranty and service after the repair. You already know Broadway Transmission has been part of the community for 67 years at the same location. But did you know that in that time, your county has seen many transmission shops close its doors, like
Amco,
Atomic,
Clutch and Go,
Dr. Transmission,
Cotman,
York County Transmission,
Winters,
Goodlings,
Lee Miles,
A1.
Yeah! What grinds my gears about these closings are the customers are left with no warranty. Stop! Don't make that same mistake. Broadway Transmission has over 40,000 transmission jobs under our belt, and we are still here today standing behind our famous 3-year warranty. We kid around a lot on our ads, but nothing is funny about having no warranty when you need it. Avoid that risk with the only smart choice in all of your county and stop by Broadway Transmission today. Broadway Transmission will get your ship together and stand behind it too. Visit us on the web at BroadwayTrans.com or stop in and see how it's done.
I felt like my well-being was tied to the morning stock numbers. I wanted to invest, but grew tired of the stress of potential losing it all. A friend of mine suggested I talk to Tom Dasher about a fixed index annuity that could be a stable option while still seeing potential growth. Tom has been helping folks here in York County for over 30 years. Give him a call at 717-487-2096 to see if he can assist you.
Cannonball Charlie's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Nice score. Eduardo Rivera ready to go. Long Island lineup brought to you by Flying Feed. Boog Powell, a surprise addition, leading off in center. Vladimir Frias at shortstop hits second. Steve Lombardozzi, the second baseman, hits third. Rivera's first pitch, a fastball taken for a strike. We'll get to the rest because Boog Powell acquired today. This is October 9th. Here's the 0-1, and that misses down and in. The Atlantic League trade deadline was September 20th at noon. So probably just some fine print or a paperwork delay. Here's the 1-1, and he grounds it, second base, right at Kenley. He's got it, throws over to first for the out. And the Ducks, who have plugged in the league's third leading hitter, second leading base stealer, top 5 in runs, tops in doubles. Well, he is 0 for 1 so far tonight. One away for Rivera. The rest of their lineup, Lou Ford, the DH, hits cleanup. LJ Mazzilli, left field, hits 5th. Davidson Romero, the third baseman, bats 6th. And it's Chris Shaw at first base hitting 7th. Sal Giardina, the catcher, bats 8th. Ty Kelly in right field hits 9th. Here is Frias, who's hitting 283. Move him to the 2-hole now, and he swings and laces one foul, pulled into the seats in right. Rivera, who's 6-3 with a 5.64 ERA, making his 13th start. Tied for 6th in the league in strikeouts, 3 shy of 100 for the season. He fires, and is swinging a foul back upstairs. He is coming off a rugged start Sunday at home against Gastonia, but the Revs had the biggest comeback in team history in that game. There's the 0-2, and it's right there. Called third strike, went off speed and locked him up. And Rivera into his strikeout strut. He looks like he's feeling pretty good early tonight. Nice confident walk off the mound after breaking off that one. And with 2 down, Steve Lombardozzi to the plate. Lombardozzi 7th in the league in hitting, 329, 16 homers, 82 batted in. Huge night for his wins above replacement last night as Rivera misses low to him. He saved, Mays thought, at least 3 runs on a double play that he started with his glove. He swings here, hits it in the air, deep right field. It's into the wind. Dotel is back, and the wind killed it. Makes the catch on the warning track. If not for the wind, it would have been way out of here. And Lombardozzi flies to the track in right field. It's a 1-2-3 first for Rivera. Now something went right. And we go to the second. No score.
Runners know the challenge. It's not the uncompromising weather. It's not the pounding repetition. It's not knowing how to dig deep as you start the climb of that last hill. For runners, the challenge is the discipline to keep running.
Flying feet.
Casual runners, amateur runners, hardcore runners, no matter what level runner you are, Flying Feet Sports Shoes is with you every step of the way. Flying Feet has become the leader in athletic footwear and properly fitting the feet of runners throughout Central PA. Flying Feet has become the leader in athletic footwear, properly fitting the feet of runners throughout Central PA. And that holds true whether you're training or racing on roads, tracks, or trails. For those searching for that discipline, Flying Feet provides the latest shoe innovations, the accessories and equipment, and the inspiration to keep on running. Greg Baum and his staff have the knowledge and the true understanding of what running is all about. As one local runner put it, Flying Feet is family, and all runners are welcome.
Flying Feet.
Flying Feet Sports Shoes, 1511 Melrose Avenue, York, just off exit 18 of I-83.
Sports injury? Walk into WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics for immediate care. No appointment is ever needed. Our orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are here to treat you. Visit wellspan.org/urgent orthopedics today for hours at our York and Hanover locations.
Get the latest on the Orioles with the Baltimore Baseball Show, hosted by Dan Connolly. Mondays at 6 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Head of the second, no score. Each starter with a 1-2-3 first inning to kick things off tonight. Revs are looking to tee off. You can too at Royal Manchester Golf Links, where the wind always makes it fun. Play the best layout in PA on the area's only Pure Links course. Book online at RoyalManchesterGolfLinks.com. Nelly Rodriguez will lead things off. Feldman's first pitch is over for a strike. He threw 10 the first inning. Rivera threw 8. And both starters, all but 2, were strikes. So both off to good starts. It's the 0-1. And that snaps into the dirt. Nelly hitting .316, tied for 6th in the league with 24 home runs. He is tied for 10th with Malky in RBIs with 79. Sets and deals. And a curveball, that's over for a strike, 1-2. Play at 1:35 tomorrow. We'll be on the WOYK YouTube channel with Eagles football on radio beginning at noon. It's presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine. There's the 1-2 and a curveball in the dirt. And the Ducks on Monday will host Game 1 of the North Division Series at 5:05. The question is, who will the opponent be? Revs, Blue Crabs, Rockers all in the mix. Now the pitch to Nelly, swinging a ground ball to shortstop. Frias to his right, a couple steps, gloves, sets and fires across, one away. And we do have some bad news from Southern Maryland. The Blue Crabs have just gone back on top, 2-1 in the bottom of the 5th inning. And that puts them 6 outs away from eliminating York. That is a 7-inning game in Game 2 tonight. And in Game 1 earlier, which they won 7-4. Here's Carlos Franco, who's hitting .313, 13 homers. First pitch is down and in. Franco, 56 RBIs in just 50 games played. Torrid pace all year. A 1-0 and a swing and a miss. Had one up there, he let it rip. Feldman against the Revs this year, making his 6th start, 2-2 with a .467 ERA against York. He's been good, if not great, aside from one start against them, as Franco foul tips this one back. He went 3 innings, 5 runs, a game in York in July where he was lightheaded. But 6 days later, went 6 scoreless, beat Austin nicely, 1-0 up here. They've beaten him twice, but he's pitched well in those games. They haven't had a lot of success against him. Pitch to Franco, curveball, and it buckles over for a called 3rd strike. And Feldman's retired his first 5 tonight. Last night, Joe Iorio retired his first 9 before the Revs started to make some hay offensively. 2 down, and Wellington Dotel to the plate. Dotel hitting .304, 9 home runs, 37 ribbies. No score, 2nd inning. And the pitch, he shows bunt. Curveball starts at him, stayed inside. Revs 10-12 against Long Island after the loss last night. 4-6 up here, went 6-6 at home. Here's the 1-0. And a roller toward the middle. That is going to have eyes into shallow center. And Dotel, a big turn, runs in place. Feldman screams to himself. Dotel hit it off the end of the bat, but nubs it up the middle. He'll take, wait a minute, I'll take that. And a 2-out base runner. And Osmi Gregorio will follow, and now Dotel breaks for second and makes it. As the ball had gotten loose, coming back into the infield, he saw it and darts to second and slides in with no throw there, trying to spark the team. Now he is at second base. I'm not sure. I had looked down. I don't know if there's Saw the ball was loose over toward first. I don't know if they're going to charge an error to somebody on that or if he gets a steal. I think Feldman was disgusted and didn't catch the throw back to him. There goes Dotel for third. Pitch is high. Throw down. He slides in. Got to the back corner of the bag. Clearly, he is trying to spark this team tonight. And Dotel steals third, even with 2 outs. Trying to get that dugout's attention. It's our Harvey's Rental steal of the game. Visit Harvey's at 1409 South George Street for all your steel power equipment needs. Harvey's Rental, the most to rent under one roof. Now he's at third. 0-1 on Gregorio. Curveball, that bends across for a strike. Stolen base number 17 for Dotel, and there was an error on Long Island defensively, which allowed him to make it to second base. I assume Feldman. Here's the 0-2, and a swing at a looping fly, shallow right. The wind's gonna kill it. Oh, Lombardozzi on a dead sprint, of course. Who else? He makes a sprinting grab, crossing the line, going out into right field, and saves another run. Now, the wind was going to keep it away from the right fielder, Ty Kelly, but it might have helped Lombardozzi get to it. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. No score. We go to the bottom half of the second.
Everything you've worked for may be facing a hostile takeover, but step outside the boardroom and look around. Not taking care of business right now could leave you dealing with a hostile takeover by crabgrass later this summer. And broadleaf weeds are just beneath the surface, ready to take their share of your turf too. Prevent hostile takeovers. Call Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care and give your lawn a good, healthy start this year. Heritage Lawn can apply crabgrass pre-emergent and quality fertilizer now to fortify your lawn for later. HeritageLawnandLandscape.com. World-class care right in your backyard.
Did you know that York County has a new brand? A brand built on the maker's spirit that drives our economy. York County stretching west from the Susquehanna, downtown through the city of York, and over to the borough of Hanover, preserves 3 centuries of life in South Central PA. From farms to factories, motorcycles to snack foods, art to history. We make it all in York County. Learn more today at haveitmadehere.com.
Tee off this season on the best layout in Pennsylvania and experience Royal Manchester Golf Links, bringing you to the coast of the British Isles while never leaving your backyard. Our unique Pure Links layout in the rolling hills of York County gives golfers an experience like none other, featuring 18 pristine holes with picturesque views of the countryside and consistently ranked one of the top public courses in the state. Also offering outings and event bookings. Book your tee time today at 717-268-0490 or nab our online specials at RoyalManchesterGolfLinks.com.
Your source for all of Friday night's action. Central PA Game Day with Steve Navaroli. Saturday mornings at 9 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
No score. Eduardo Rivera's first pitch here in the bottom of the second is outside on Lou Ford. This is Lou Ford Appreciation Night. They honored him in a pregame ceremony. Pitch to him is in at the knees, a called strike. And about a week ago, he set Long Island's all-time hits record, topping Ray Navarrete, who had a video board message for him. It's a ball down low. Ford hitting .304, but the last 13 games, .500. It's the 2-1, and he swings, fouls it back. Second half batting average, .333. The overhead wind up, 2-2. And a swing on a line smash to center. Reynolds starts in, it carries over his head. And going back to the warning track, he has trouble with it there, and Ford is into second with a leadoff double. That thing stayed up with backspin, and Mikey misread it. Started in, and it stayed up and carried over his head. And Lou Ford a leadoff double here in the bottom of the second inning. They've gone to the sixth inning in Southern Maryland. Blue Crabs, well, they've now gone to the bottom of the sixth inning. Blue Crabs lead Lexington 2-1. So the Revs are 3 Southern Maryland defensive outs away from being eliminated. Here is L.J. Mazzilli. And Rivera with the pitch. Breaking ball, it's over for a strike. Even if Southern Maryland wins, they can't even clinch yet. They can only eliminate York, because if Long Island wins these last two, High Point gets in as the wild card. Rivera delivers a breaking ball strike. If we got to that point, I'm not saying I would ever want us to lose, but I don't like Southern Maryland. Here's the 0-2, and that misses down in the dirt. And I am not the only one that feels that way. Mazzilli hitting .305. He's got 10 home runs, 67 driven in. He has hit .344 with men in scoring position this year. Rivera fires, and a check on a breaking ball, appealed to first. Nobody's there. Silvio Martinez stands out near second base, of course. Lenin Rodriguez can't believe it. 2-2 now. No score here in the second. Ducks, though, have their leadoff man at second base. Rivera checks. Here's the 2-2. And a swing on a fly ball. Shallow right center. Dotel coming in. Calls off everybody. He's way in. And makes the play for out number one. Upon our finish tonight, we've got more NCAA football. Number one team in the country, Alabama at Texas A&M, in progress. That is tonight after the game here on WOYK. Here is Davidson Romero. That's a big first out for Rivera. Romero hitting .254, 10 home runs, 47 RBIs. First offering, that's taken low. Rivera against Long Island this year, 2-0. One start, 4 other outings in relief, 4.15 ERA. Had one rough inning up here, otherwise he has been lights out against them. He deals, and a curveball nubbed over Rivera. Gregorio charging in front of second. He's got it, fires on the run, it's in time. Ford goes to third with 2 away. Gregorio makes the charging play to his left. And 2 outs for Chris Shaw. Shaw hitting .225, 5 home runs. Against the Revs, 2 for 29 with 13 strikeouts. Does have one of his home runs. Runner at third, 2 outs, no score. Rivera the pitch. It is swung on and hooked to right. Dotel toward the corner and runs it down. Another one hit into the wind. And Dotel again going back onto the warning track in right. Has room and runs it down to end the inning. Leadoff double is stranded at third. And we go to the third. Revs and Ducks still scoreless.
Fall is a beautiful season, but there's nothing beautiful about a lawn covered of dead leaves and debris. Harvey's Rental has everything you need to keep your lawn pristine this fall. From aerators, overseeders, and thatchers to chippers, stump grinders, chainsaws, and hedge trimmers, Harvey's Rental has it all. Don't forget to check out their full line of steel products. Visit Harvey's Rental at 1409 South George Street in York or online at harveysrental.com.
At Donegal, we understand there are many costs associated with running a business. That's why Donegal works with you to provide quality insurance products based on your business needs, and why we deliver that insurance at a price to fit your budget. Call your local independent Donegal agent today and discover why, when it comes to insurance for your business, Donegal is a better value. Contact Kochman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Kochman. Kochman Kunkel Insurance.
WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on. From common bone and joint problems to complex injuries, our team of surgeons, physicians, therapists, and athletic trainers work together for you. We are here for professional athletes, athletes in training, and the weekend warrior. We're the official sports medicine provider for the York Revolution, the York Suburban Trojans, and your weekend tennis team. That's how WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on.
Listen live, on demand, and on the go. Download the new WOYK app on the Apple and Google Play stores today.
Head of the third inning, no score. Mikey Reynolds will lead things off. The Reynolds, Rodriguez, Harris here this inning. Mikey had a rare misplay in center on Lou Ford's leadoff double, but fortunately Rivera got the next three, no problem. Mikey leads it off. Feldman from the stretch coming home, and Mikey swings and fouls the first one back. Reynolds, our pregame guest tonight, is hitting .308. Last night hit his third home run, all in the last 5 games. Been a big reason the Revs are in this position. Taking it at least to the next to last day. Here's a breaking ball, fouled straight back. Southern Maryland leading 2-1, bottom of the 6th inning, batting with the bases empty, 2 outs. Revs are 3 Blue Crab defensive outs away from being eliminated. It's the 0-2 to Mikey, curveball, and it buckles over for a called third strike. Feldman's got a good one and froze him on that one.
Cradle of Aviation K-board in section 205. Cradle of Aviation Museum located in Garden City. Now batting.
Feldman's been in relief the last several outings. He had a terrible start June 29th in Lancaster, 1 2/3 innings, 13 runs, 9 hits, 7 walks. Here's Lenine, and taking all the way, first pitch strike. But much like Rivera's start last Sunday, his team won the game. Revs won 17-16 last Sunday. The Ducks won that Feldman debacle 19-18. As Lenine lays off, a called strike outside corner. Rodriguez hitting .201 with a home run, 13 ribbies. Gave the Revs an 8th inning lead on a 2-out single last night, but it didn't stand. There's the pitch, and that's way high. Now ready, delivers, curveball, chopped high off the dirt, foul down to Polo at third. Feldman's pitched very well at home. On the road, he's 4-3 with an 8.16 ERA. At home, he's 3-1 with a 2.98. How about those splits? Now deals. Curveball, buried it in the dirt, 2-2. Made 6 relief appearances since his last start. His last start was September 15th. Now ready and home. And a swing and a miss. Fastball down and away. He's off to a great start tonight. First time through the order, 1 hit allowed, and that's his 4th strikeout. 2 down here in the 3rd inning. No score.
The left fielder, number 21, James Harris.
Here is James Harris back to the top. Harris, who flied to center his first time. First pitch, breaking ball, hooks outside. Opponents on the road have hit .316 against Feldman. At home, they've hit only .231. It's a stark contrast. Here's the 1-0. And a swing and a bouncer foul over by Jack Kenley, who's on deck. Ducks got Feldman late in 2019 from River City of the Frontier League. 1 regular season start with Long Island. Pitch to Harris is fouled straight back. They brought him back this year. Pitched in relief in their championship run in 2019. Just his 4th pro season, 6'4" righty from the St. Louis area, Washington, Missouri, 27-year-old. Fires and a curveball smack out of the reach of Frias at short. Base hit left center. Harris turns, he'll stop. Powell is on it. And a 2-out single. Revs with their second hit. Frias was close, laying out to his left, but couldn't get there. Now they're going to the 7th in Southern Maryland. Blue Crabs still leading 2-1. Here's Kenley, who popped to short his first time up. Feldman with the pitch, and he swings and fouls it off, left field side. Feldman, who went to Lindenwood University in Missouri, and started his career in the Astros system, 3 years, got to AAA, fires, and it's just outside, 1-1. A reliever and most of his time in the Astros system had an ERA under 3. Here's a swing and a miss. Changeup down and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Premier starter then when he went to the Frontier League in 2019. He was 7-1 with a 1.97 ERA, 4 complete games. And even better in River City's postseason run that year. Pitch, Harris runs, it's outside. Giardina the throw, Frias the tag, and they got him. Harris cut down, trying to steal second. The tag slapped onto his arm as Giardina throws him out. No runs, 1 hit, nobody left. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd, still scoreless.
People's Bank is happy to sponsor the home of the York Revolution, People's Bank Park. People's Bank has been serving the community for more than 155 years, committed to helping their clients achieve their dreams and live confidently. That commitment continues at People's Bank Park, with Rebs games, concerts, events, youth sports, and much more. We're proud to partner with the York Revolution, and we look forward to seeing you at Peoples Bank Park. Peoples Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Shipley Energy is more than just an energy company. We're your friends, family, and neighbors, and have been serving the community for over 90 years. Whether you need energy for your home or for your business, we've got you covered. We can help keep you comfortable with all your heating needs, from heating oil to propane, electricity to natural gas. And if something breaks, like your air conditioning or furnace, we have a team of HVAC experts ready to fix it so you can stay comfortable all year long. To learn more, visit ShipleyEnergy.com or call 855-5-SHIPLEY.
Need an excavating contractor for your upcoming project? Get it done locally and get it done right with Barnes & Barnes Incorporated Excavating. Locally owned and in business since 2005, Barnes & Barnes Incorporated Excavating is a small excavating and landscaping business offering demolition, excavating, landscaping, foundations, concrete, sewer and water hookups, lot clearing, welding, fabrication, and more. Located in Windsor at 30 North Blacksmith Avenue, Barnes & Barnes will get the job done right. Call Scott to schedule your project at 717-515-3495. That's 515-3495. Or email him at barnesbarnesscottinc@gmail.com. That's barnesbarnesscottinc@gmail.com.
Downtown's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Head to the bottom half of the third inning, no score. Sal Giardina leads it off for Long Island as Rivera's first pitch is in for a strike. Only base runner off Rivera, the leadoff double from Ford in the second, but Rivera got the next three. Winds and fires. It is a called strike. Down and on the inside corner. Giardina hitting .313, 6 home runs. He has hit .364 against York. Pitch, it is fouled off, third base side. Lexington has the leadoff man on against Dalton Geeky in the 7th inning. They're not using Latos. Here's the pitch. It is sliced to left field. Harris coming in, angles toward the line, reaches down, can't hang on. And Giardina on his way to second. Throw coming in is late. Ducks have a leadoff runner at second for the second straight inning. And they'll score that a hit. A double for Giardina. Slicing, and the wind perhaps pushing it even further toward that line and left. And Harris coming over, tried to angle with it. Reached down, but couldn't hang on to it. Here's Ty Kelly. Kelly hitting .306. And first pitch, he shortens. Rivera missing down and away. Kelly hitting .373, his last 16. 1-0, and a swing and a foul tip. Deflected right off Lanine's face mask. They'll give him a moment. No score here in the third inning in this one. Now the 1-1, fastball low. Mentioned Rivera 2-0 against Long Island, and one bad inning, which was here in relief in mid-July. Other than that, late July, he had his final relief outing before starting, 5 2/3 scoreless, 1 hit against the Ducks. He fires, and it's swung on and fouled back. And then he started up here August 24th. Got a big 6-3 win, gave up just 2 runs in 5 innings that night. Rivera sets, Fires, breaking ball, stays high. 3-2. Looking for his first out of the inning. Here's the payoff, and a ground ball pulled to first. Nelly's got it. A little advance Giardina to third, as Nelly on one hop takes it unassisted. Runner at third, one out. Top of the order, and Boog Powell. And from what I'm hearing, the basis of the Ducks trade request is that Daniel Fields was injured. But the thing that doesn't hold up there is that back in 2019, Revs bring the infield halfway in. Rivera with a curveball that misses inside. Revs had a ton of injuries. I know Angelis Nina required Tommy John surgery. Here's the 1-0. And a swing and a foul tip back to the backstop. And the Revs were not permitted to make trades to replace him or any of their other injured guys. In fact, they had to send Austin Nicely home. And it's a small miracle, probably, that Nicely, after being treated like that, even decided to come back. Pitch, it is popped up, jammed him, Lenine back toward the screen, out of room, it's foul out of play. Getting some fan questions here in the booth as to how he can play tonight, and the answer is nobody knows. We don't know. Other teams around the league don't know. Everybody's asking. Trade deadline was September 20th. This is October 9th. And nobody's been given an explanation. Pitch to Powell is lined, just foul. Down the first base line, 1-2 it stays. Grounded out to second, his first time up. Lexington has 2 on with 1 out in the 7th inning in Southern Maryland. They are threatening, but the Revs are now 2 outs away from being eliminated. The pitch, it is off the corner away, 2-2. Runner at third with 1 out. Revs with the infield halfway in. Trying to keep it scoreless. Pitch, breaking ball, and it apparently missed high. Gregorio out at short wants to know what was wrong with it. Probably just a little inconsistency. Now the payoff, and it's a breaking ball in, appeal to third, no swing on the check. And Powell is on the walk. He is second in the league in steals with 35. Only Darian Sanford has more. Now it's first and third with 1 out, and he'll be a threat to run. Here's Frias, who struck out looking at his first time up. Revs set up double play depth. Frias, no batting gloves. Switch hitter from the left. First pitch from Rivera. It is down and in. Now move to first. Powell diving back. Well, Southern Maryland has brought in Matt Latos. They're no longer messing around. They get Geeky out of there. And now Latos trying to end it and eliminate York. Southern Maryland still wouldn't be in yet. Pitch to Frias is yanked foul off the netting down the right field side.
Everybody clap your hands.
Blue Crabs, who entered play today, half a game behind Long Island, currently tied. They would still have to finish tied with Long Island, at least tied to be second half champs. There goes Powell, and a swing and a foul back to the netting. It is 1-2. So if Long Island ends up winning the second half, High Point would be in as a wild card. They have wrapped up the wild card criteria. They just need there to be a wild card. It's just that small detail. Rivera ready, makes a move to first. Powell diving back again. High Point has a 1-0 lead in Lancaster in the third, but it doesn't matter. All they can do is scoreboard watch. Gastonia leading Charleston 1-0 in the second. Pitch, breaking ball, it's high, 2-2. And another good news, Penn State just fell behind, so everything's just awesome. Maybe it means the day can get better. There goes Powell, 2-2 pitch is looped to left. Harris coming in toward the line, goes into a slide, pops up, did make the catch, but Giardina will tag from third, comes in to score. It's a sac fly for Frias, and the Ducks have scored first. 1-0 here in the third inning. Harris, a fine grab, sliding in to hang on to it. Down around grass level. He's checking out his divot in left. But it does score the game's first run. Powell was running on the pitch. He went back to first. Giardina in to score from third. 1-0. Here's Lombardozzi. Rivera will lob one over to third on the appeal, and of course, safe is the call there. Well, there might have been a wild pitch or something. Lexington now has second and third with one out. And yes, there most certainly was. Matt Latos, a wild pitch. The pitch to Lombardozzi, it's down and in, breaking ball. Flied out to deep right, his first time up. Rivera ready. Oh, there goes Powell. He took off early, and he's going to make it. Rivera threw home and missed low. No throw from Lenine. No possibility of a throw. Powell even tried to stop when he realized he had gone too soon, but he makes it. And now Lexington down to their final out. And so are the Revs. However, they got the second out. Run didn't score. 2-0 to Lombardozzi. Breaking ball. It's a called strike. I can't even watch this. This is sickening. The 2-1. Breaking ball. Bounce foul off the front of the Long Island dugout. Got a ground out without a run scoring. And the Revs are now an out away from having it no longer matter. Rivera ready and steps off. Here it's 1-0 Long Island in the third. The Revs are literally a cat on its 9th life right now. Rivera, the 2-2 pitch. Fastball misses low. And it goes full. We'll take a moment behind the mound. Now the payoff. Breaking ball missed inside. And Lombardozzi is on the walk. And a second walk of the inning. First and second. The inning continues for Lou Ford. Ford, he doubled to straightaway center his first time. And Lenine will walk out and chat with Rivera. Spends the first visit of the night. Kenley coming in from second as well. And it's over. Matt Latos struck out Courtney Hawkins swinging, and that'll do it. Revs have just been eliminated from postseason play. And the season will end tomorrow. That's it. Rivera, first pitch, breaking ball, misses away on Ford. Well, Lexington sure was worthless this weekend, weren't they? The 1-0, fastball, that's low. Now none of this matters other than trying to finish out with a couple of wins. What a run, though. What a push. Here's the 2-0 and a swing, a fly ball to center. Reynolds is there backing up and puts it away, straight away center to end the inning. 1 run scores. It comes on 1 hit. 2 men left. Long Island a 1-0 lead. We go to the 4th. I'm here with Kevin Smith from Smith Wealth Advisory Group of Janney Montgomery Scott, who was recently named by Forbes and the Financial Times as one of the best financial advisors not only in the state, but also in the country. Kevin, explain the meaning of your group's tagline, a wealth of knowledge about wealth.
We've built our reputation as one of the premier wealth advisors in the country for many reasons, not the least of which is our vast expertise about wealth in all its meanings and forms. Although traditionally wealth is viewed in a monetary context with all the challenges that entails, which we're fully equipped to address, true wealth has little to do with money. To me, being wealthy is more a state of mind centered upon happiness and contentment. It's memories and experiences with friends, family, and those you love. It's finding meaning and purpose, pursuing passions, chasing dreams, and embracing life for all it has to offer. That's the type of wealth our clients long for and that we help them achieve.
You've noted that your group is guided by a quote by Henry David Thoreau, wealth is the ability to fully experience life. Tell me more about that.
It's so true. Being wealthy is really about experiencing the richness of life itself. When you think about it, it's not ultimately money that matters, but what money can do. We help our clients educate their children and grandchildren so that they can have promising futures. We help them retire comfortably, support worthwhile causes, and endow meaningful legacies. We help them age with dignity and so much more.
For all your financial planning, investment, and wealth management needs, contact Smith Wealth Advisory Group at 779-2769 or at smithwealthadvisory.com. Smith Wealth Advisory Group, helping you fully experience life. Janney Montgomery Scott LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Take us on the go with the new WOYK app. Download on the Apple and Google Play stores today. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Head of the fourth inning, Revs trail 1-0 here in the next to last game of the 2021 season. There will not be postseason play this year as Jack Kenley leads off. First pitch from Feldman is a little bit high. Kenley a pop up the short his first time up. I will say I would have never expected the Revs, the way things were going at times, to still be alive with the next to last day on the calendar. Here's a swing and a high fly ball in right. Ty Kelly reading it. And he'll maneuver in, makes the play. One down here in the fourth.
The designated hitter, number 29, Melky Mesa.
So the final playoff spot will be either Southern Maryland's or High Point's. High Point now rooting for Long Island to win and open up a wild card. Otherwise, Southern Maryland gets in. Here's Melky, who struck out swinging his first time up. First pitch, that is inside. Here's the 1-0, and a swing and a foul that just got over the tip of the netting and banged off the facing of the upper deck. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now home, and a curveball grounded left side. That'll get through past Frias' backhand stretch. Base hit through the left side of the infield. Melky is on. Revs with their third hit tonight, all singles.
The first baseman, number 25, Nelly Rodriguez.
That'll bring up Nelly Rodriguez, who grounded out to short his first time. Revs finishing a season up here for the second time all time. The other time was the inaugural 2007 season. They won on the final day 1-0 behind Wayne Franklin as Nelly takes low. Luis Taveras homered for the game's only run on that Sunday afternoon 14 years ago. The 1-0 pitch, it is down and away. Revs down 1-0 here in the fourth. 1 on, 1 out. Feldman with the pitch. And a swing and a bouncing ball toward third. This is going to be tough. Will it stay fair? Romero lets it roll. It will. Polo getting a close look at it. Nelly with the infield hit. He bounced it softly. It rolled through the grass about a foot inside the line. Then it crawled toward the dirt and rolled a little bit more right on the grass edge, which was still inside the line, and it stayed true. First and second for Carlos Franco, who struck out looking his first time. First pitch, that is inside. Franco hitting .382 with men in scoring position for York. Pitch. He swings and lines a base hit to center. A bullet. Mesa to third. He'll have to be held. Powell tosses in toward the mound. And they're loaded with one out. 3 consecutive singles.
The right fielder, number 15, Wellington Dotel.
Wellington Dotel will try to get the Revs on the board. That's their 5th hit. To Long Island's 2. Feldman fires, and a curveball. It's a called strike. Mentioned Feldman back in 2019. He was part of a Long Island championship team. That's after he led River City to a Frontier League title. Won 2 rings that year. He fires, and it's high and tight. In that Frontier League season, he was 7-1 with a 1.97 ERA. Then in the postseason, had a 1.23 ERA in 3 starts. I don't think Dotel was thrilled with that pitch up and in. Took his time, now back in the box. 1-1, swing and a miss. He tried to kill it. Fires, and it's swung on, sliced foul, down against the netting, down the right field side. So tomorrow will be it. Will be the final day of the season. We'll be on the WOYK YouTube channel at 1:15. One thing, we'll have the shortest offseason in Revs history, which is comforting. Back at it in April of next year. Pitch to Dotel, swinging a high chop to third. Big hop. Romero coming home. It's in time for the force. Romero throws home. Got it there before Malky could arrive. Force out. 2 down. Bases reloaded. And Osme Gregorio will try to get York on the board. Revs making a late season push again, which the last time they missed the postseason, 2018, they did the same then, got to the final weekend. The play in the league this year has been really ugly at times. In York, it's been ugly at times, and Revs took it all the way to the next to last day somehow. Here's Gregorio, who looks at one down low. They started the second half 1-5, 3-11. Thought then that maybe it was going to be a rough road. It's the 1-0 pitch, curveball, that's a called strike. Since the 3-11 start, though, Revs have gone 26-18. Getting all the way to the next to last day, still alive. 1-1 pitch, swinging a bouncer toward third. This is foul. Over by the end of the Revs dugout, 1-2. One 0 Long Island here in the fourth. Pitch from Feldman, that's way high, 2-2. Long Island now has all the say in who they play, depending on whether they win these games this weekend or not. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Slider away, gets Gregorio swinging, and the Revs leave him loaded here in the fourth. No runs, 3 singles, but nothing across. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Still 1-0 Long Island.
Since 1934, PSECU has given Pennsylvanians financial opportunities to live a better life. We are a credit union who offers valuable free and low-fee financial products, broad lending options, and outstanding money management for financing life. At PSECU, we are proud of who we are and committed to who we serve because our Pennsylvania roots run deep. We are banking on a difference. Visit PSECU.com to join us. This credit union is federally insured by the National Credit Union Administration. Equal Opportunity Lender.
Hey Revs fans, now's your chance to win big with the Revs and Shipley Energy. This season, during every home game at Peoples Bank Park, it's the all-new Shipley Energy Grand Slam inning. Each game, 1 inning will be designated, and 1 name will be selected as the contestant. If the Revs hit a Grand Slam that inning, you could win $5,000. To enter, stop by Fan Services and fill out your form, or enter via the York Revolution app or YorkRevolution.com. Sign up today and win big with the Revs and Shipley Energy this season.
Did you know that York County has a new brand? A brand built on the maker's spirit that drives our economy. York County, stretching west from the Susquehanna, downtown through the city of York, and over to the borough of Hanover, preserves 3 centuries of life in South Central PA. From farms to factories, motorcycles to snack foods, art to history, we make it all in York County. Learn more today at haveitmadehere.com.
Listen live, on demand, and on the go. Download the new WOYK app on the Apple and Google Play stores today.
Head to the bottom of the fourth inning, 1-0. Long Island leads it. If you're just joining us, Revs have been eliminated from postseason contention with Southern Maryland sweeping a doubleheader against Lexington. Now the Revs finishing up tonight and then tomorrow afternoon. L.J. Mazzilli will lead things off. Now, never mind that Long Island needs a first base coach. Rivera's first pitch of the inning misses outside. And with the shorter postseason this year, it's the 1-0. That is in the dirt and skips away. I mean, it would have kept us together for, at the longest, another week, or just over a week. Instead, we'll finish up tomorrow. Here's a ground ball poked to first. Nelly going toward the bag. He's got it. Takes it himself. 1 away. The opening round series, best of 3, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then those teams will be off Thursday. And then the best of 5 championship actually starts on Friday. So it's not spread out over a couple of weeks like it has been. Obviously, playing into October, a lot of these guys are needing to get to winter ball. Here is Davidson Romero, who grounded out to short his first time tonight. Rivera, the first pitch, curveball, that's in for a strike. Rivera's been good, looking to put last Sunday behind him. Pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third base. Franco up with it cleanly, fires it across, and there's 2 away. Last Sunday, Rivera 3 1/3 innings, 12 hits, 14 runs, 13 were earned. Revs were down 13-1, and they came back and won it 17-16. But his 14 runs allowed tied a team record, as did the 13 earned runs. Here is Chris Shaw, who lined out to deep right his first time up. Rivera with the pitch. It is down low. The First time a Revs pitcher had allowed 14 runs since Dan Foley in 2008 in Southern Maryland. Here's a fastball low and in. And the 13 earned runs had actually happened less than a month earlier when Joe Hendry had it happen in a game at Southern Maryland. The 2-0. And this one lined to first, and Nelly right there. Boy, was that ball blistered. But Nelly makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3, fourth inning. Shaw has hit it hard twice and is 0 for 2. We go to the fifth. Here tonight on the island, still a 1-0 Ducks lead.
Pennsylvanians are creating their own soundtrack. Thanks to PA Lottery Scratch-Offs, excitement's back. Pennies, nickels, dimes, or quarters, no matter your choice, scratching's always in order. With big top prizes and second chance drawings, thrills await. They're out there calling if it's excitement you seek and you're looking for action, play the PA Lottery. And keep on scratching. Must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly. Benefits older Pennsylvanians every day.
The York County Solid Waste Authority turns up the heat every day, on your garbage, that is. Advanced waste-to-energy technology is used to burn garbage at 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit in environmentally controlled combustion units. This reduces air emissions and produces electricity, enough to power 20,000 homes every minute of every day. Visit www.ycswa.com to learn more. In York County, garbage is power.
Shadowfax is committed to helping people with intellectual disabilities live an everyday life in their home and community. Currently, Shadowfax is seeking applicants with a passion for making a difference, one person at a time. Open positions include residential direct support professional, day services community support staff, LPN, IT manager, and residential schedulers. For a full list of open positions and pay rates, visit shadowfax.org. Shadowfax, building relationships, creating possibilities. Shadowfax is an equal opportunity employer.
New FM signal, new website. Get features, live broadcasts, and on-demand game broadcasts and shows online at 989WOYK.com.
Head of the fifth inning, 1-0, Long Island on top. Our WellSpan Sports Medicine injury report. Revs did get Carlos Castro back to swing and pinch hit last night. Came back from that strain under his arm. Everybody else healthy. Here's Mikey Reynolds to lead off. First pitch breaking ball is high from Feldman. Reynolds struck out looking at his first time up tonight. Feldman ready with it. And the 1-0, that is down and away. Reynolds, Rodriguez, Harris here this inning. Two-0, that misses outside. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error for Long Island, no runs, 5 hits, no errors for York. The 3-0 pitch, that is over for a strike. Feldman to the plate, and a swing and a broken bat pop-up. Back of second into shallow center. It's Lombardozzi there. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Now batting the catcher, number 4, Lenin Rodriguez.
Lenin Rodriguez to the plate next. Struck out his first time up. First offering, breaking ball, that's a called strike. Feldman, who I don't know what their postseason plans are. I really don't care. He is at 66 pitches here in the fifth, and he has not started in almost a month. I don't know if he's trying to pitch his way back in. Here's a line drive toward the line in left field. That is going to short hop the wall. Lenine hammered that one. Digging for two, throw to second, head for a slide. He's out. L.J. Mazzilli plays the carom and throws him out at second base. Lenine trying to get two on it. On a line drive that short hopped the wall in left.
The left fielder, number 21.
Mazzilli with a brilliant play on the carom and threw a perfect strike to second base. Two down, base is empty. We go to the top of the order, and James Harris. And Long Island's defense has been fantastic all year. First pitch to Harris, fastball. It's down and away. The Ducks at .980 team fielding percentage. Coming in 3 percentage points ahead of Lexington for the top spot. The 1-0 and a ground ball shortstop right to Frias. Gloves it, tosses it across, and the inning is over. Brendan Feldman is through 5 scoreless tonight. No runs, 1 hit, nobody left. And we go to the bottom half of the fifth. Still a 1-0 Long Island lead.
Suffering from chronic pain, anxiety, or insomnia? CBD Supply MD York has the solution for you. Natural alternatives to pain relief while combating high prescription prices and deductibles. Our products are high quality, organic, and third-party tested. Family owned and operated, CBD Supply MD York is community and family oriented and the most trusted source and supplier of the highest quality Delta 8 and CBD products, including oils, ointments, vapes, gummies, and pet treats. Call us at 817-1097. That's 817-1097. Or stop in and see us at 3923 East Market Street in York. CBD Supply MD York, your quality CBD supply in York.
Get ready to crush your goals. Join Crunch Fitness now for $1 and memberships starting at $10.99 a month. At Crunch, you get more of what you want. You can run, you can lift, you can train, you can jump, squat, lunge, dance, and hit it with us. And at Crunch, an obsession with so fresh and so clean means you can feel confident getting a safe workout. Join Crunch today and get 1 month free. Use code RADIO to claim your free month at crunch.com. That's the code RADIO at checkout to get 1 free month at crunch.com. Get ready to crush your goals. Join Crunch Fitness now for $1 and memberships starting at $10.99 a month. At Crunch, you get more of what you want. You can run, you can lift, you can train, you can jump, squat, lunge, dance, and hit it with us. And at Crunch, an obsession with so fresh and so clean means you can feel confident getting a safe workout. Join Crunch today and get 1 month free. Use code RADIO to claim your free month at crunch.com. That's the code RADIO at checkout to get 1 free month at crunch.com.
Listen live, on demand, and on the go. Download the new WOYK app on the Apple and Google Play stores today.
Head to the bottom of the fifth, 1-0 Long Island. Rivera's first pitch to Sal Giardina is outside. The 1-0 and a ground ball foul past the first base bag. Giardina doubled and scored in third. Scored on a Frias sac fly. That's the only run of the game to this point. The wind and the pitch, and that misses high and away. Ducks only have 2 hits. There's the 2-1, and that is off the plate away. Fires and a swing and a pop-up foul out of play. down the third base side. Three and two the count. Here's the wind. Rivera the pitch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Fastball down around the knees. That's strikeout number 99 on his season. One down here in the fifth. His second strikeout tonight. This is quite the turnaround for him here in his final start of the year. Here's Ty Kelly. He swings, fouls the first one off, left field side. Kelly grounded out to first, his first time up. Rivera delivers, and a swing of the ground ball to second base. Kenley over to his left, has it, tossed to first. That's out number 2. This date in York baseball history brought to you by the York County History Center. For tickets and guided tours, visit online at yorkhistorycenter.org. And this is the latest the Rebs have ever played. Previous latest, October 2nd. Here's Boog Powell at the top. Fastball from Rivera. That's in for a strike. Wind and the 0-1. Fastball upstairs. Powell grounded out in the first, then walked and stole a base in the third. There's the 1-1. Breaking ball, that's low and in. Rivera, 71 pitches here in the fifth, much more efficient. Winds and deals, and it's down and in. That skips away. And Powell was part of that blow-up game, of course, when he was still a member of Gastonia, which last Sunday, that would have been a good 2 weeks after the trade deadline. As Rivera fires a strike, but somehow he has made his way to Long Island as of today. 2 days ahead of their postseason run. Payoff pitch, breaking ball, and this one's flared to shallow center and falls in. Base hit, 2-out single keeps the inning alive. Ducks with their third hit. And Powell now with an 8-game hitting streak, along with an 11-game on-base streak. He's a 2-out base runner, stole his 36th base of the season back in the third inning, the league's second most. What a pickup they made. Here's Vladimir Frias, who's struck out and hit a sac fly. Throw over, Powell dives back. And there he goes. First pitch is a called strike. Lenine, a strong throw, and they got him. Whoa! Lenine with a missile on the bag at second, and Gregorio puts the tag on to end the inning. Powell is thrown out, trying to steal. That pitch was a changeup up and away, and Lenine was able to start to creep to his left, come out of his squat, get an open throwing lane, and get everything behind it. No runs, 1 hit, nobody left. We'll go to the 6th here tonight, still 1-0, Long Island.
Hey, psst. Yeah, you. You want to buy some low-priced groceries? Just follow me into this well-lit Lidl grocery store. Here at Lidl, we buy in bulk and cut down on costs wherever possible. Then we pass the savings on to you. Trust me, everything's done totally legit and above board. Nothing to be worried about. Yep, Lidl's pretty great. It's just your run-of-the-mill grocery store, except with way lower prices. Lidl. Suspiciously low-priced groceries.
Planting a tree, putting in a mailbox, whatever your project, Columbia Gas reminds you to be safe and call 811 before you dig and know what's below. Safe digging is no accident. Call 811 at least 3 business days before you start your digging project, and your utility companies will come out to mark any underground lines near your work area. Calling 811 is free for Pennsylvania homeowners, and it's the law. For more information, visit columbiagaspa.com.
Facing a legal issue can be a frightening time. What's my course of action? How do I know who to call? Fortunately, the York County Bar Association makes it easy. Now, you only need to make one call to find the right lawyer for you. Call the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right lawyer with our Attorney Connection Lawyer Referral Service. Just call 854-8755 or visit yorkbar.com. Don't hesitate in getting the help you need. Contact the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right attorney at the right time.
Listen live and on demand with the new WOYK app and online at 989WOYK.com.
Start the 6th inning, 1-0, Long Island leads. Jack Kenley leads off. Feldman delivers a first pitch strike. The Kenley, Mesa, and Rodriguez here in the 6th, 2, 3, and 4. Revs have out-hit the Ducks 6-3, but they've all been singles. It's the 0-1, and that's down in the dirt. That includes the 4th inning when they had 3 consecutive one-out singles load the bases, but left them loaded. Kenley tonight, a pop-up to short, fly out to right. Feldman the pitch, and a curveball missed a little low. If you weren't with us earlier, Southern Maryland swept their doubleheaders, so Revs have been eliminated. Here's the 2-1, and a swing and a tap foul back behind the plate. A win tonight would clinch at least a .500 second half after a 3-11 start to it. Pitch to Kenley, fastball, called third strike. Inside corner, that's strikeout number 6 for Feldman tonight.
On the Cradle of Aviation K-board in section 205.
One down here in the 6th. Here comes Melky.
The designated hitter, number 29, Melky Mesa.
Mesa 1 for 2, singled in the 4th. And the first pitch to Melchizedek is taken high. Etter's played tonight 58 home runs in his Revs career, 4th most all time. One off of Chris Nowak for 3rd on the all-time list. The pitch, that is inside. Melky will finish this season 2nd in Revs history in RBIs. Now the 2-0, and a swing and a miss. Foul tipped into the mid. Had a good rip on that one. Feldman, the 2-1, and a swing, a line smash to left center. There's a hit for him. Powell over, he's in front of it. And Mesa with a single. That was one of the hardest hit balls we've had tonight, and he's now 2 for 3. Low line drive into left center. Revs with their 7th hit. To Long Island's 3. Despite trailing 1-0 here in the 6th inning. 1 on, 1 out. Here's Nelly. He's 1 for 2 with an infield hit. First pitch from Feldman, a foul tip down at the feet of the plate ump Warren Nicholson. On the one-strike pitch, swinging this one's fouled back. Again, Nelly and Melky entering play tonight, tied for the team lead in RBIs, tied for 10th in the league, both with 79. Melky's done it in 89 games, Nelly in 88. Pitch, it is down low. One of the best 3-4 combos around. Feldman delivers, and a swing and a miss. That looked like some kind of split. That thing went downward pretty hard. And that's out number 2 here in the 6th inning, his 7th strikeout tonight.
The third baseman, number 12, Carlos Franco.
And here is Carlos Franco. Franco 1 for 2, struck out in the 2nd, singled in the 4th. First pitch, curveball, that's down low. I saw an umbrella, and like, what is going on here? But it's, I can't think of the guy's name. They have a performing act here in between innings. He was balancing an umbrella on his face, I think. Oh, Tyler's balancing act? Is that what it... Tyler's amazing balancing act. He's like a touring performer. Ball missing there on Carlos. 1-1 the count. Feldman's trying to strike out the side this inning. He deals. And a swing and a fly ball, right center field. This sends Powell back, but the wind's going to get a hold of it. Brings it back to him, kills the flight of it, and in deep right center makes the catch to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left. Go to the bottom of the 6th, still 1-0, Long Island.
There's a lot of talk out there about good health care. We all want a good plan. But step outside and take a good look at all those beautiful trees and shrubs in your yard. Do you have a plan to maintain their good health? Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care has a veteran staff of 12 fully licensed and trained tree health care professionals to rely on, including 10 certified arborists and 3 PA certified horticulturalists. So don't let your trees and shrubs fend for themselves against Mother Nature. Visit heritagelawnandlandscape.com and get world-class care right in your backyard.
Money and business are essential to the strength of a community. So is cheering and celebration and music and fun. That's why York Revolution games, concerts, youth sports, special events, and more happen at a place called People's Bank Park. People's Bank has been serving the community for more than 155 years, always cheering, always celebrating, always committed to the things that make our communities great, and to you having a great time at People's Bank Park. People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on. From common bone and joint problems to complex injuries, our team of surgeons, physicians, therapists, and athletic trainers work together for you. We are here for professional athletes, athletes in training, and the weekend warrior. We're the official sports medicine provider for the York Revolution, the York Suburban Trojans, and your weekend tennis team. That's how WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on.
Downtown's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Head to the bottom of the 6th, 1-0. Long Island on top. Revs out hitting the Ducks 7-3, but being shut out 3-6 by Brendan Feldman. I know that the dugout's aware that they've been eliminated. They were keeping an eye on it. Trying to put together a couple good final games here as Vladimir Frias leads off. Eduardo Rivera's put together a good game. Frias, the only RBI against him tonight. Here's the wind, first pitch. It is taken high. Frias was up when Powell was thrown out trying to steal last inning. 1-0, and a swing and a bouncer foul, first base side. Frias a strikeout looking and a sac fly. Rivera kicks and fires, and that's down low. 1 run, 3 hits, and 1 error for Long Island. No runs, 7 hits, no errors for York. Rivera fires home. Fastball, there's a called strike. Inside corner. Now the 2-2. And it's a called third strike. Off speed, inside corner. Frias was turning away, but it caught the black, and he is rung up. 100th strikeout of the season for Eduardo Rivera, his third tonight. Came in tied for 6th in the league in that category. And he is the 6th to 100. Not all that far away from the top as Lombardozzi takes low. Henry Owens of Lexington started the day leading with 112. Here's the pitch, and a swing and a foul against the netting. Lombardozzi, a fly out to deep right, and a walk. Rivera kicks and comes home, and a line drive over Kenley, who gave it a courtesy leap, but was way over his head into right center. 1 out single. Now tomorrow again, we'll be on the WOYK YouTube channel at 1:15. Tomorrow at noon, coverage begins for the Philadelphia Eagles, Carolina Panthers. It's presented by Wellspan Sports Medicine. Then Browns Chargers, the late game window in progress after the Eagles post-game show. Sunday night football tomorrow night at 7:30, Bills and Chiefs, all here on WOYK. Monday night, we've got the season finale of the Baltimore Baseball Show at 6. Here's Lou Ford, curveball from Rivera. That's a called strike. We do not have the Monday night game because the Ravens, being within 90 miles of our station, they are blacked out, but pitch to Ford, breaking ball, it's inside. Do have a triple header tomorrow. Rivera, the 1-1, fastball, that's low. Lenine traps it with the glove. Ford a double and a fly out tonight. Here on Lou Ford Appreciation Night. Between innings, they've got video board messages from former teammates of his. They had Dan Lyons, Craig Binnick. Trying to think who else I've seen. Navarrete, certainly, as Ford fouls this one back. I haven't been in the best of moods tonight, so I haven't been paying attention to all of them. I'm sure you can understand. Rivera steps off for a moment. Now the 2-2, runner fake going, and Rivera bounces it past Lenine over toward the on-deck area. And Lombardozzi does move up. He had stopped halfway, but then it was in the dirt, and he advances. Now a runner at second with one out, 3-2 on Ford. That is a wild pitch. Revs really hurt themselves with extra bases like that last night. It's the first tonight. Rivera, a couple checks. Here's the payoff to Ford and a swing at a high chop left side. It's Gregorio coming up from short, fakes the throw to first, looks over at third, had no play. It's an infield hit. And it's first and third for L.J. Mazzilli. That thing bounced so high off the dirt by home plate. Even a 45-year-old Lou Ford scampering down the line made it to where there was no reason to throw it. Osme tried to pump fake and get Lombardozzi to bite, but he's too veteran and wily for that. So it's first and third for Mazzilli, who has flied to right, grounded out to first. Rivera with the pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt, gets through Lenine, through the wickets, and Lombardozzi in to score. Ford up to second. Wild pitch, and it's 2-0. Lenine on his way back to the screen, kind of punching his mitt in disgust. Hadn't had any of those miscues tonight until now. And it helps lead to the Ducks' second run. One 1-0 on Mazzilli. And Rivera fires. It is a fastball strike. Mazzilli hitting .344 with men in scoring position this year. Now Rivera fires, and that's down and away. He's just gone up over 90 pitches. Can't see the bullpen here. No clue what Mace might have going on out there. I'm sure they want to get him through 6 at least. 2-1, curveball, and it's across for a strike. Top of the zone gets the call. Duke Von Schaman, by the way, gets the ball in the season finale tomorrow. Rivera to the plate, breaking ball, pulled left side at third. Franco's got it, looks forward back, throws it across. That is out number 2. Rivera with the ground out to third base. And will now face Davidson Romero, who's gotten to ground out twice tonight. Once to short, once to third. You know, the thing that stinks for those that, you know, have their hearts in this for the Revs, as many of our listeners do, through Wednesday night, they had a stretch where for several days, just about every scenario went their way. First pitch to Romero, swing and a miss. Nice changeup from Eduardo. And since Thursday, virtually every scenario has gone the wrong way. In fact, I think out of maybe 6 scenarios, 5 have gone wrong. Pitch, that is up and in. If I remember right, to Thursday, the Revs lost. Long Island won. That was bad. Southern Maryland, I think, won that night. So actually, it might be 6 out of 6 things since Thursday have gone wrong. Now, time requested. Romero steps out. Rivera ready. And he fires. It's down and away. Lenine, a backhand stab. But, making it to the final weekend with something to play for, that sure beats being eliminated 2 weeks ago. It has felt like postseason baseball this week. It's October. Gotten a lot out of this year, a weird year. Fastball and misses low, 3-1. Next year back to a full-length schedule beginning in April instead of the end of May. As Rivera steps off. Three balls and a strike. Runner at second, 2 outs. A run home, 2-0 Ducks. Here's the pitch. It is just outside. And Romero takes the free pass. Third walk from Rivera tonight. Here's Chris Shaw, first and second, 2 outs. Rivera's third walk. And first pitch, that misses upstairs. Trying to get him through the 6th inning. Quackerjack has his noisemaker. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Lenine, a back throw at second, and sliding back is Ford. Where is he? I hear him, obviously. We all do. No. He's got to drum a couple sections over to the left. He's still better than Silo. The 1-1 curveball, it is inside. Shaw has hit it hard both times tonight. A line out to deep right that he hit into that wind early in the game. And then, I don't know, the line drive he hit to first base in the 4th inning might have been hit even harder. Hit it right at Nelly. 2-1. That's down in the dirt. Lenine a pick. Rivera was, to a good extent, kind of cruising through 5. He had one long inning early in the game, the 3rd inning, where he threw 31 pitches, only allowed 1 run. 3-1, it is swung on and missed. Foul tip squeezed. Here this inning, he's now thrown 29. By inning tonight, 8, 13, 31, 8, 15. Now about to throw his 30th here in the 6th, trying to end the 6th inning. Runners will go, 2 outs. Here is the payoff. And a swing and a high chop to first. Nelly backs up for the second hop, tosses to Rivera at the bag covering, and the inning is over. Long Island with 1 run, 2 hits, 2 left. Now we go to the 7th tonight. It's the Ducks 2, the Revs nothing.
The 1741 Club is here. You in? People's Bank Park introduces a revolution in hospitality in York. The 1741 Club, presented by UPMC. Now open on the skybox level of People's Bank Park, the 1741 Club features stylish design and contemporary decor, all-inclusive food and beverages, and totally flexible ticket purchase options. The hottest spot in York is the place to entertain and thank customers, reward employees, celebrate family occasions, or simply treat yourself to an all-inclusive experience at the ballpark. Nightly menus include enhanced classics and a rotation of special offerings, and house selections of draft beer and wine and a full range of non-alcoholic beverages are included in the ticket price. 1741 Club tickets are available for individual purchase through 3 levels of membership or as season tickets, and they can be used for any of the York Revolution's home games based on availability. The 1741 Club, presented by UPMC. You in? Details and pricing at 1741club.com.
Did you know that York County has a new brand? A brand built on the maker's spirit that drives our economy. York County, stretching west from the Susquehanna, downtown through the city of York, and over to the borough of Hanover, preserves 3 centuries of life in South Central PA. From farms to factories, motorcycles to snack foods, art to history, we make it all in York County. Learn more today at haveitmadehere.com.
Get the latest on the Orioles with the Baltimore Baseball Show, hosted by Dan Connolly. Mondays at 6 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Out of the 7th inning, 2-0. Long Island with the lead. They go to their bullpen. Pitching change brought to you by Maple Donuts. Frank Moscatiello, the new pitcher. Squatty little 5'9" right-hander who they got from the Frontier League, Quebec.
Ducks fans, Ducks manager Wally Paxton has made a call to the bullpen, now pitching for the Ducks. Number 48, Frank Moscatiello.
Brendan Feldman tonight, 6 scoreless innings, 7 hits. Walked none, struck out 7. 86 pitches, 57 strikes. Wellington Dotel will lead things off. Moscatello in 8 outings, no record, a 3.68 ERA. It's 3 runs in 7 1/3 innings. Bunch of strikeouts, 13 to 4 walks. First pitch to Dotel, he swings and fouls it straight back. Revs down 2-0. Dotel 1 for 2 tonight, a single, a stolen base. On the 1-strike pitch, that misses high. Moscatello began the season with the Quebec Capitales of the Frontier League, 9-0 in relief, 2.95 ERA. He is from Long Island, from Rocky Point, New York. 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss, fastball. Pitched in the Can-Am League, American Association, Frontier League previously. A 25-year-old. Ready with the pitch. That's high and tight. Dotel spins away. Some Major League playoff games tonight. Round Baseball brought to you by Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Time is asked for. Braves have a 3-0 lead in the 9th inning in Milwaukee. Going to the bottom of the 9th, trying to even that division series. 2-2 to Dotel. Breaking ball, hit in the air, right center field. A long run for Ty Kelly, and he runs it down. Going out toward deep right center. Hung up for him.
The shortstop, number 18, Osmey Gregorio.
The only other game actually tonight, Dodgers and Giants coming up in about half an hour. San Francisco win last night. Lead the series 1-9. Kevin Gossman against Julio Urias tonight. Here's Gregorio. He has popped up and struck out. Moscatello with the pitch, and Gregorio tries to bunt his way on, fouls it. Over toward the Long Island on deck area. No balls and a strike. And now deals, and it's in the dirt, skips away. What? They say he offered at that? That's terrible. I think the plate ump, Warren Nicholson, said he offered at it. Is he even watching? That wasn't close. Rebs dugout barking, and rightfully so. Oh, and 2 on Osmey. Pitch to him, that's inside. Ducks had not named a starter for tomorrow. Still haven't. They know they're in, playing on Monday. They just don't know who yet. 1-2, breaking ball, swinging a miss. 2 up, 2 down here in the 7th inning. And Mikey Reynolds to the plate.
Now batting the center fielder, number 1, Mikey Reynolds.
Mikey has struck out, popped up. Big reason why the Rebs were in it until this final weekend, plugging him in. First pitch, he swings and fouls it straight back. Trailing 2-0 here in the 7th tonight. Moscatello comes set. Here's the 0-1. That misses outside. They've got a very young bullpen. And that, I would think, would be their biggest and maybe only question mark going into the postseason. 1-1. And Reynolds checks, appeal to first. They say he went on a slider. I don't think he agrees with that. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count. And now deals, and it's way outside, breaking ball. Again, the Rebs, after the 3-11 start to the half, have gone 26-18. 20-15 in September, or since the start of September, I should say. 5-2 in October. 2-2, and a swing and a miss. Fastball, foul tip squeezed. 1-2-3, 7th inning for Moscatello, who strikes out a pair. 7th inning stretch brought to you by the newly renovated 4 Point Sheraton of York. Revs trail here on the island. Next to last day of the 2021 season. It's a 2-0 score.
You get in your car. And you start your car. You put the car in gear. And you go. Nowhere.
What the?
Because your transmission has failed. Or you try and put it in gear and it makes an awful grinding noise. Or you put it in gear and take off, but when it's time for the transmission to shift, the RPMs just go higher, but you aren't gaining any speed.
Dang it!
Now you've heard of the good-looking genius and the crew at Broadway Transmission, right here on the radio. But now all you have to do is go to www.broadwaytrans.com to arrange a tow right from the website, and in a flash, your vehicle is on its way to the recovery, and with the best tracked warranty in the industry. Easy financing, free towing with repairs, AAA authorized, and the most recommended family-owned transmission shop around since 1951.
Broadway Transmission will get your shift together and stand behind it too. Visit us on the web at BroadwayTrans.com or stop in and see how it's done.
I felt like my well-being was tied to the morning stock numbers. I wanted to invest, but grew tired of the stress of potential losing it all. A friend of mine suggested I talk to Tom Dasher about a fixed index annuity that could be a stable option while still seeing potential growth. Tom has been helping folks here in York County for over 30 years. Give him a call at 717-487-2096 to see if he can assist you.
New FM signal, new website. Visit us online at 989WOYK.com and take us on the go. Download the new WOYK app today.
Seventh inning stretch brought to you by the newly renovated 4-Point Sheraton of York. 2-0 Long Island. Victor Capian comes in for the Revs. Pitching change brought to you by Maple Donuts. Got to be pleased with Eduardo Rivera's final start. 6 innings. What a bounce back from what happened last week. Game is hard to figure out sometimes. 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs. Walked 3, struck out 3. He'll finish with a 5.48 ERA for the year. 105 pitches, 58 strikes. Capian comes in. Vic 3-3 with a 6.50 ERA in 36 outings. Sal Giardina up first. Giardina 1 for 2, doubled, scored in the 3rd inning. Struck out in the 5th inning. And Kelly and then Powell. It's Capian's first pitch. It is outside. Ducks scoring in the 3rd on a sac fly and in the 6th on a wild pitch. This is kind of their formula. 1-0, that is a little bit low. They are 5th in the league in team batting, 4th in runs, next to last in homers, but 3rd in steals. They strike out by far the fewest, more than 200 fewer than the next closest, which is High Point. 2-0, swing, and it's fouled off, left field side. And then defensively, by far the best, and pitching the best, although they finally had their ERA bumped up to 5 entering play today. But actually, there was a scoring change from last night that'll lower it. Here's the 2-1, and it's fouled off, top of the screen. It didn't impact a Revs hit or anything, but Giardina was assessed an error on a missed foul pop-up last night, so Joe Iorio ended up with a couple unearned runs as a result. Capion fires, and this one's fouled away and left. We'll do it again. Revs down 2-0 here in the bottom of the 7th. Both teams into their bullpens now. Luigi at bat. Giardina, who's got the trademark black mustache. Vic delivers, and a swing and a rip right side, base hit. Giardina 2 for 3 now tonight.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 27, Ty Kelly.
That'll bring up Ty Kelly. Capion, who was a member of the Revs postseason squad in 2019. Revs had acquired him from Winnipeg of the American Association in September of that year. Went back to Winnipeg last year. Originally was a Diamondbacks prospect, getting to AAA by age 22. First pitch to Kelly, fastball called strike, outside corner. Ty Kelly tonight, 2 groundouts. 1 to first, 1 to second. Now the 0-1, and a swing of foul tip off Lanine's mitt. Capion had been in the American Association since 2014. He had been with Winnipeg since 2016. 2017, he had a 1.25 ERA in that league. And then the following 2 years was second in that league in saves, had 22 and 27 respectively. Here's the 0-2. And it is just outside. Been a lights-out closer in that league. Capion with the pitch. Fastball misses high. 2-0 Ducks here in the bottom of the 7th tonight. And again, it's a cold night. Let's see what it is now. Well, it still says 64, but breezy. 2-2, and a swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gets him with the fastball. 1 down here in the 7th. We'll go to the top of the order, and Boog Powell. Powell tonight, 1 for 2. In his Ducks debut. What a pickup for October 9th. Powell a ground out, a walk, a steal, a single, and a caught stealing. In that order. First pitch is just inside, slider. Mikey Reynolds in center just put his hands up above his head. That looked like it was right down the middle, to be honest. Oh, well. Maybe TrackMan had something in its eye. Here's the 1-0. Slider breaks hard in by his foot. With the Ducks adding Powell, they have added the league's 3rd leading hitter, 2nd leading base stealer, number 1 in doubles, top 5 in runs, great outfielder in center. 2-0, And it is a fastball strike. It is the talk of the league. It's all over social. It's the question of the league. How did it get approved on October 9th? And so far, none of us know. Here's the 2-1. There goes the runner. Pitches a strike. Lenine the throw. The tag from Gregorio, but it's not in time. Good throw from Lenine, but Giardina is in head first. He's a catcher, but he can run. That's his 6th steal this year. Takes away the double play. Runner at second with 1 out. Two balls, 2 strikes. Powell, who's got big league time with Oakland and Seattle. Combined 59 games. Now the 2-2 pitch, swing and a fly ball, left center field. Harris, a long run over into the alley. He'll get there. Makes the play. That's out number 2. Revs Baseball brought to you in part by Wolf's Bus Lines, Penn State York, Highmark Health, Sheets, Fast Signs, Penn State Hershey Children's Hospital, Performance Food Service, and Encompass Health. Two away. Here is Vladimir Frias, who's 0 for 2 with a sac fly. Sac fly in between a pair of strikeouts tonight. 2-0 Ducks here in the 7th. Runner at second. Caps staring into Lenine for the signals. They agree on one. And the first offering. Swing and a miss. Good life on that one. Frias finishing his 4th year in the league. He'd been with Long Island in 2019, Lancaster for 2 seasons before that. Former Giants, Red Sox, and Cubs prospect who gotten as high as AAA. 0-1, and he swings and skies this one to shallow right. Dotel coming in toward the line. Kenley, and foul ground is over and can't make the grab. Coming up right by the fencing. Kenley got there but couldn't squeeze, approaching the boundary right at the same time he was trying to make the catch. Strike 2 on Frias. Giardina will head back to second. Revs down 2-0 in the 8th. We'll have 9-1 and 2 due up. Capion trying to keep it a 2-run game after the leadoff single and then a 1-out steal. Here's the stretch. And the 0-2 to Frias. Fastball high and away. Capion, 32 years old, from Monte Cristi, Dominican Republic. And now deals, and that's high and outside, 2-2. Now ready, Frias waiting, waggling the bat. 2-2 pitch, he swings and misses. Blew him away with a fastball. Scoreless 7th inning for Victor Capion in relief. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. Head to the 8th tonight. It's still Long Island 2, York nothing.
Many ancient cultures believed our feet to be the source of well-being. In fact, from the moment humankind first stood upright, our feet have been our most fundamental connection with the earth. At Flying Feet, we strive to strengthen that connection with a selection of summer footwear that are fashionably appealing, orthopedically correct, and most importantly, comfortable.
Flying Feet.
Since we introduced them, OOFOS has been the hottest brand of thongs, slides, and clogs on the market. Lightweight and fashionable, OOFOAM technology absorbs 37% more impact than traditional foam footwear materials. Less stress on your feet and joints means OOFOS all-day comfort. Now Flying Feet introduces New Sole. These American-made thongs and slides are soft, lightweight, and super comfortable. Their supportive footbed addresses a variety of foot ailments. New soles are especially good for water fun as they float, are non-porous, and slip-resistant. See all of the men's and women's styles available for your summer fun at Flying Feet.
Flying Feet.
Flying Feet Sports Shoes, the sportswear specialty store without specialty prices. 1511 Mount Rose Avenue behind Domino's Pizza, just off exit 18 of I-83.
Sports injury? Walk into WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics for immediate care. No appointment is ever needed. Our orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are here to treat you. Visit wellspan.org/urgent orthopedics today for hours at our York and Hanover locations.
Listen live and on demand with the new WOYK app and online at 989WOYK.com.
Head of the 8th inning, 2-0 Long Island. Well, this sure is confusing. Left-hander Daryl Thompson is the new pitcher. It's not that Daryl Thompson. He spells it like me. Maybe it's Darrell Thompson. He's a lefty, 6'4". Recently got him from the Frontier League, Schaumburg, after helping that team to a Frontier League title. This is his 3rd appearance, 1 1/3 scoreless innings so far. 6'4" lefty. I'm 6'3". We have some things in common. Daryl Thompson from West Virginia, 27-year-old. Revs with Lenine Rodriguez, James Harris, Jack Kenley coming up this inning. Thompson had 21 outings with Schaumburg this year, 2-0, 5 saves, 3.86 ERA. Wait, let's hear how they pronounce it. Okay, Daryl Thompson, not Darrell.
Leading off for York.
Thompson pitched with Schaumburg for a 3rd straight season. Prior to that, he had been in the American Association with Gary Southshore. Earlier in his career, the Pecos League. Lenine 1 for 2 tonight. First pitch is over for a strike. Revs down 2-0. Earlier tonight, did get eliminated when Southern Maryland swept its doubleheader against Lexington. Thompson the pitch, breaking ball, that's low. A 1-1 to Lenine. Fastball taken high. Revs signed Lenine back in mid-June after 4 years in the Phillies system and a year in the Orioles chain. Got to the New York Penn League with both. Pitch is up high. Williamsport and Aberdeen. 3 balls, 1 strike. leading off the 8th, down 2. Thompson home, and it's outside. It's a leadoff walk. Well, Lenine is on to start the 8th. Tying run to the plate, James Harris, the hitter.
The left fielder, number 21, James Harris.
Harris tonight, 1 hit in 3 at-bats. First offering to him, that's a fastball for a strike. That's the first walk that Duck pitchers have issued tonight. They've struck out 9 Revs hitters. And a snap chuck over to first. Lenine back standing. No balls and a strike to Harris. Here's the stretch. Thompson the pitch. Fastball. There's a called strike. And the other Daryl Thompson, I wonder if they're going to pitch him tomorrow. He's probably set to come back tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. The 0-2, breaking ball, that's low. Maybe not. They might have pitched him Thursday night. But Southern Maryland's Daryl Thompson, who is hoping to have a playoff start. Just the other night, took over the league record for wins with his 75th. Now this Daryl Thompson, the lefty for Long Island. Was that a balk? I guess not. Time must have been called. What he did, you definitely can't do. He lifted his leg and put it down and didn't throw. I had not seen anybody call time, but evidently it was. Now the 1-2 to Harris, and it's a called third strike. He nailed the outside corner with it. James knew it. 1 down here in the 8th. Now Jack Kenley coming up.
Now batting the second baseman, number 9, Jack Kenley.
First pitch to Kenley. He swings, pops it way up. At shortstop, it's Frias. Or is it going to be the third baseman? It's Romero from third as that one got blown back his way. Skyscraping pop-up, and the Revs down to their final 4 outs in tonight's game. 2 down, and JC Encarnacion will pinch hit. What was the DH spot? And Darren Downs, their pitching coach, comes trotting out for a word. Encarnacion hitting .293, 9 home runs, 50 batted in. And as a pinch hitter, just 5 for 22, but he has been very clutch. 5 RBIs on those 5 hits. 2 doubles and a home run. Lenine at first, 2 outs. Revs had the leadoff walk, but Thompson's got the next 2 and snaps a throw over. Lenine diving back. They seem concerned about Large's speed over there at first base. First pitch to JC. It's a fastball for a strike. The 0-1, tried to backdoor the hook, and he did. He got the outside corner on it. That was a beautiful spot. Thompson ahead, 0-2. I had heard they said that Downs, who made that mound visit, the pitching coach, I guess he's starting game 1 Monday night against whoever they face, whoever they host. Now time is asked for. I don't know what their matchups are like, but from travel purposes, they're probably hoping Southern Maryland. Otherwise, they got to go to High Point. Now the 0-2, breaking ball, it's down and away. Well, that's their problem, I guess. Now the 1-2 pitch and a swing, a ground ball to shortstop. Cleanly to Frias toward the middle, flips it to second, and the side is retired. Leadoff walk is left on. And we'll go to the bottom of the 8th tonight. Here on the island, it's the Ducks 2, the Revs nothing.
Everything you've worked for may be facing a hostile takeover, but step outside the boardroom and look around. Not taking care of business right now could leave you dealing with a hostile takeover by crabgrass later this summer. And broadleaf weeds are just beneath the surface, ready to take their share of your turf too. Prevent hostile takeovers. Call Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care and give your lawn a good, healthy start this year. Heritage Lawn can apply crabgrass pre-emergent and quality fertilizer now to fortify your lawn for later. HeritageLawnandLandscape.com. World-class care right in your backyard.
Tee off this season on the best layout in Pennsylvania and experience Royal Manchester Golf Links, bringing you to the coast of the British Isles while never leaving your backyard. Our unique Pure Links layout in the rolling hills of York County gives golfers an experience like none other, featuring 18 pristine holes with picturesque views of the countryside and consistently ranked one of the top public courses in the state. Also offering outings and event bookings. Book your tee time today at 717-268-0490 or nab our online specials at RoyalManchesterGolfLinks.com.
WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on. From common bone and joint problems to complex injuries, our team of surgeons, physicians, therapists, and athletic trainers work together for you. We are here for professional athletes, athletes in training, and the weekend warrior. We're the official sports medicine provider for the York Revolution, the York Suburban Trojans, and your weekend tennis team. That's how WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on.
Take us on the go with the new WOYK app. Download on the Apple and Google Play stores today. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Head to the bottom of the 8th inning, 2-0 Long Island, as Tyler's amazing balancing act down in the field between innings had him balancing a ladder on his face. Like, how do you even come up with that? Like, I honestly can say I've never woken up in the morning and said to myself, I'd like to balance a ladder on my face. But I guess that's why he is Tyler of the amazing balancing act, and we are not. It's a 2-0 game. Long Island leads. Brandon Fry comes in. Pitching change brought to you by Maple Donuts. And you'd have to assume that with the Revs eliminated, anybody that makes an appearance tonight is probably making their final appearance of the season. Fry 3-2 with a 4.37 ERA in 46 games this year. He will face Steve Lombardozzi up first. looks like Daryl Thompson's going to bat for himself. And then Mazzilli. Lombardozzi 1 for 2, single, run scored, walk. Switch hitter will bat from the right. Revs down 2-0 in the 8th. Here's Fry's first pitch, and it misses high. They have out-hit Long Island 7-6. They out-hit them last night 11-10, but hasn't held up on the scoreboard. 1-0, and a swing and a shot at second. One hop right to Kenley. He squats down low to get right there in front of it and throws on to first for the out. And here comes Thompson to bat for himself. So obviously, I guess they're going to try to use him in the 9th inning also. Former Division III player at Shenandoah University. Pitch from Fry, big swing and a miss. Shenandoah in Virginia. This is his first career. Well, Fry misses high, 1-1. I take it back. He batted many times in the Pecos League when his career was beginning, but last did that in 2017. Here's the 1-1, and Fry delivers a changeup strike. In fact, in 2017 in the Pecos League, he hit .370, but it's his first plate appearance in one of the partner leagues. Here's the 1-2, and that's down and in off Lanine's mitt. Revs in the 9th inning, I guess against Thompson, will have Nelly, then Franco and Dotel. Thompson's got a career record of 20-3 as a reliever mostly. Here's a swing and a miss. Fry gets him on a high fastball. 2 down here in the 8th. And LJ Mazzilli coming up.
Whistle player of the game. Left fielder number 13. LJ Mazzilli.
Mazzilli 0 for 3 tonight. Fly out, couple ground outs. Fry delivers. Breaking ball, that sails way high. Actually, I think that was the changeup. It's pretty strange coming in today, knowing it's a must win. Here's the 1-0. Change up over, oh no, it wasn't, a little high. And then by the, what was it, 3rd or 4th inning of your game, you find out that, well, now it no longer matters. Fry the 2-0, and that's low. Southern Maryland had the early doubleheader today and won both. Fry with the pitch. That's a little low. And Mazzilli is on the walk. Now a 2-out base runner for Davidson Romero. Romero, 2 ground outs and a walk tonight. Fry, the jersey rippling with the wind as he comes set, he fires, and there's a two-seamer for a strike. Facing his former New Britain Bees teammate, Davidson Romero, who the Ducks brought over middle of the 2019 season. Ended up being a playoff MVP for them as Fry misses away, change up. That 5-game championship series win against Sugar Land, he hit .444 with 2 homers and 9 RBIs. 1-1, swings and bounces one foul down off his foot as it skips over toward the third base Revs dugout. 1-2. Fry trying to send it to the 9th. One last chance for the offense tonight. Fry the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Breaking ball. It's down and in. No chance at a throw. Mazzilli took off. He steals. That's his 19th. He has not been thrown out all season. 19 for 19 in steals. A runner at second, 2-2 on the hitter. Fry checks, delivers, and it's way high and outside. 3-2 as he smacks his leg, snaps at the throw coming back to him. Count now full. And the payoff, it's low and it gets through Lenine, and that'll allow Mazzilli to move up to third base. Ball 4 on Romero, back-to-back, 2-out walks. And on it might be a pass ball. Mazzilli moving up to third base. Chris Shaw, the hitter, he's 0 for 3. He's hit it hard a couple times. Fry trying to keep this a 2-0 score. And that was a pass ball on Lenine. First and third, 2 outs. Left against left. Fry the pitch. Shaw swings through it. And it's 0-1. Ducks with 2 runs, 6 hits, and an error. The Revs, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. Here's the 0-1. And a curveball called strike 2. Fry trying to get back on track here. Ducks a 3rd inning run on a Frias sac fly. Then in the 6th, scored on a wild pitch. Eduardo Rivera wins 6 tonight. Solid job. Here's the 0-2. And a curveball in on the fist. Rolled over to second. Kenley's got it. Short toss to first, and that ends the inning. And Fry with a scoreless 8th in what might be his final appearance of the year. No runs, no hits, 2 men left. Last chance for the Revs tonight. We head to the 9th, trailing 2-0.
Fall is a beautiful season, but there's nothing beautiful about a lawn covered with dead leaves and debris. Harvey's Rental has everything you need to keep your lawn pristine this fall. From aerators, overseeders, and thatchers to chippers, stump grinders, chainsaws, and hedge trimmers, Harvey's Rental has it all. Don't forget to check out their full line of steel products. Visit Harvey's Rental at 1409 South George Street in York or online at harveysrental.com.
When you work with an independent insurance agent, you put the power of choice to work for you. Independent agents know several companies and their coverages, which means more options. And because companies like Donegal Insurance Group use the independent agent system, you not only get quality insurance, you also save money. The independent insurance agent system. Discover the power of choice. Contact Kochman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Kochman. Kochman Kunkel Insurance.
Did you know that York County has a new brand? A brand built on the maker's spirit that drives our economy. York County, stretching west from the Susquehanna, downtown through the city of York, and over to the borough of Hanover, preserves 3 centuries of life in South Central PA. From farms to factories, motorcycles to snack foods, art to history, we make it all in York County. Learn more today at haveitmadehere.com.
You're on York's home for Sixers basketball. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Head of the ninth, last chance for the Revs, trailing 2-0. Daryl Thompson, the lefty for Long Island, trying to finish it. Going for a 6-out save. Nelly Rodriguez, Carlos Franco, Wellington Dotel, due-up. Nelly tonight, 1 for 3, an infield hit. Back in the fourth.
Number 25, Nelly Rodriguez.
Revs' best chance came in the fourth. They had 3 straight one-out singles off Feldman, but could not get a fourth. First pitch to Nelly, that is over for a strike. He had an infield hit during that little spurt. Revs kept off the board through 8 tonight. Here's the 0-1, and it misses outside. Revs have been shut out twice this year. They've thrown 1 shutout, so they've only been involved in 3. Well, the 1-1, and a swing and a line drive, left center, Powell coming in. That's going to get down, base hit in front of him. And Nelly 2 for 4 on the night. And that'll bring up Carlos Franco as the tying run. Revs with their 8th hit, all singles. Revs were shut out twice this year previously, both by the Ducks. 6-0 at home on June 11th in a game that last night's starter Joe Iorio started. And 1-0 here, July 16th. It's been almost 3 months. Brendan Feldman started and won that one. Pitch to Franco is a little low. Carlos 1 for 3 tonight. On the 1-0, and that's in for a strike. Revs out hitting Long Island 8-6. Ducks have 2 doubles tonight, the only extra base hits in this game. 1-1, and a breaking ball starts at Franco, stays inside. Dotel waiting on deck. Then Gregorio. Stretch from Thompson, the 2-1, and a breaking ball hit in the air and left. This one heading foul, though. Hit a long way, but foul down at the end of the stands and left. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Thompson sets, delivers. Breaking ball, it is inside. It bent right in around the corner. And Franco works it full. Nelly, the leadoff single to start the ninth. Revs last night scored twice on 4 hits in the ninth. Got the tying run on base after entering the inning down 4. Here's the 3-2, and a swing and a bouncing ball softly to second. Lombardozzi shovels, Frias turns, double play. 4-6-3. Thompson got in on Franco's hands and gets the twin killing. Base is empty, 2 outs, and the Revs down to their final out tonight. Here comes Wally Backman with Dotel batting. He's going to call on somebody else. Yeah, we'll have a pitching change brought to you by Maple Donuts here with 2 outs in the ninth. So it won't be a save for Thompson, but he does his job. Dotel will bat. 2-0 Long Island. Rob Griswold is coming in. Revs down to their final out when we come back.
People's Bank is happy to sponsor the home of the York Revolution, People's Bank Park. People's Bank has been serving the community for more than 155 years, committed to helping their clients achieve their dreams and live confidently. That commitment continues at People's Bank Park, with Revs games, concerts, events, youth sports, and much more. We're proud to partner with the York Revolution, and we look forward to seeing you at People's Bank Park. People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Shipley Energy is more than just an energy company. We're your friends, family, and neighbors, and have been serving the community for over 90 years. Whether you need energy for your home or for your business, we've got you covered. We can help keep you comfortable with all your heating needs, from heating oil to propane, electricity to natural gas. And if something breaks, like your air conditioning or furnace, we have a team of HVAC experts ready to fix it so you can stay comfortable all year long. To learn more, visit ShipleyEnergy.com or call 855-5-SHIPLEY.
Need an excavating contractor for your upcoming project? Get it done locally and get it done right with Barnes & Barnes Incorporated Excavating. Locally owned and in business since 2005, Barnes & Barnes Incorporated Excavating is a small excavating and landscaping business, offering demolition, excavating, landscaping, foundations, concrete, sewer and water hookups, lot clearing, welding, fabrication, and more. Located in Windsor at 30 North Blacksmith Avenue, Barnes & Barnes will get the job done right. Call Scott to schedule your project at 717-515-3495. That's 515-3495. Or email him at barnesbarnesscottinc@gmail.com. That's barnesbarnesscottinc@gmail.com.
The York Revolution plays here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Revs down to their final out, 2-0. Rob Griswold comes in. Revs got to him for 2 runs on 4 hits last night. Maybe Backman wants him to get a rebound effort tonight. First pitch to Dotel is a called strike, inside corner. Wellington reached on an infield hit against him last night. Griswold's become their closer. Young guy, he fires way outside, a slider. He is 7 for 7 in saves, 4-0 with a 3.38 ERA and 31 outings. Got him from the MLB Draft League. He's only 23. 1-1 pitch, sliders, swing and a miss. Dotel trying to catch a hanger. Revs down to their final strike tonight. Wellington 1 for 3, had a single and a steal early in the game. Ducks trying to win their 4th in a row here. Here's the stretch, the pitch, and a swing and a ground ball. And he bleeds it inside the bag at first for a hit. Hard turn. He's going to hustle out a double. Throw coming in is cut off. And Dotel, who got jammed right off the fingertips, and he rolls it inside the first base bag fair, and hustling all the way has a double. 2 for 4 tonight. That'll bring Gregorio up as the tying run. Osme against Griswold last night, blooped an RBI hit into right field. He is 0 for 3 tonight with a pop-up and 2 punch-outs. Revs with their 9th hit tonight. That's their first extra base hit all night. Griswold and the Ducks still 1 out away. And the first pitch is swinging a foul back against the screen. Now it's 0-1 on Osme. A Long Island win, they would be tied for first with Southern Maryland. Southern Maryland needs to finish tied to get in. Here's a ground ball to first base. Shaw's got it, flips to Griswold covering, and that'll do it. Revs are shut out for just the 3rd time all year, all 3 against Long Island. First time since the first half. And on the day that they are eliminated from postseason contention, they fall by a final score of 2-0. Got a solid start from Eduardo Rivera tonight. Out-hit the Ducks 9-6, but cannot find the scoreboard. And with that, 1 to go in the 2021 season tomorrow afternoon as the Revs will try to get a 500 record in the second half and a 30th win. But they fall tonight by a final score of 2-0. And in the North, Long Island and Southern Maryland enter the final day tied for first. The only way High Point can get in is if Long Island loses. If Long Island wins and Southern Maryland loses. If Southern Maryland wins, they are in no matter what happens. But the Revs, as we found out early in the game tonight, are out. 2-0 the final tonight. Stay tuned. Post-game show is coming up next.
I'm here with Kevin Smith from Smith Wealth Advisory Group of Janney Montgomery Scott, who was recently named by Forbes and the Financial Times as one of the best financial advisors not only in the state, but also in the country. Kevin, explain the meaning of your group's tagline, a wealth of knowledge about wealth.
We've built our reputation as one of the premier wealth advisors in the country for many reasons, not the least of which is our vast expertise about wealth in all its meanings and forms. Although traditionally wealth is viewed in a monetary context with all the challenges that entails, which we're fully equipped to address, true wealth has little to do with money. To me, being wealthy is more a state of mind centered upon happiness and contentment. It's memories and experiences with friends, family, and those you love. It's finding meaning and purpose, pursuing passions, chasing dreams, and embracing life for all it has to offer. That's the type of wealth our clients long for and that we help them achieve.
You've noted that your group is guided by a quote by Henry David Thoreau, wealth is the ability to fully experience life. Tell me more about that.
It's so true. Being wealthy is really about experiencing the richness of life itself. When you think about it, it's not ultimately money that matters, but what money can do. We help our clients educate their children and grandchildren so that they can have promising futures. We help them retire comfortably, support worthwhile causes, and endow meaningful legacies. We help them age with dignity and so much more.
For all your financial planning, investment, and wealth management needs, contact Smith Wealth Advisory Group at 779-2769 or at smithwealthadvisory.com. Smith Wealth Advisory Group, helping you fully experience life. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Get the latest on the Orioles with the Baltimore Baseball Show, hosted by Dan Connolly. Mondays at 6 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Revs fall tonight, 2-0, the final score here at Long Island, and that would have eliminated them had they not already been eliminated earlier tonight when Southern Maryland swept their doubleheader against Lexington. Daryl Henry back with you as we welcome you to the post-game show, final time on radio this season. We will be on the WOYK YouTube channel tomorrow. And beginning with our recap tonight, good pitchers duel tonight. Eduardo Rivera coming off that really rough start Sunday at home, and a big bounce back for him. But offensively, the sledding was tough against Brendan Feldman, obviously. And each starter with a 1-2-3 first inning. The Revs threatened in the second when Wellington Dotel ripped the two-out single, advanced to second, hustling when he saw Feldman drop a throw in the infield. An error put Dotel at second, then stole third, and he was hustling, trying to spark his team, but Feldman got out of it with a pop-up. In the bottom of the second, Lou Ford reached on a misplayed ball in center as he led off with a double, but Eduardo Rivera set down the next three and kept the game scoreless. But in the bottom of the third inning, Long Island drawing first blood as Sal Giardina led off with a double to left, moved over on a ground out, and he was at third for a Vladimir Frias sac fly to left, which opened the scoring at 1-0. Revs threatened in the top of the fourth, and it was right around that time that we found out they were eliminated, but had three consecutive one-out singles to load the bases. Mesa, Rodriguez, Franco, but Feldman escaped trouble with a fielder's choice force out at home, and then a strikeout to end the inning, leaving them loaded. Rivera 1-2-3 in the fourth, and faced the minimum with a throwout of Boog Powell as Lenin Rodriguez caught the shiny new acquisition for Long Island on a stolen base attempt. And it stayed 1-0 into the sixth, but Long Island scoring its second and final run on a wild pitch in the sixth inning as Lombardozzi crossed the plate. Rivera tonight, 6 innings, 2 runs, 5 hits. He walked 3, fanned 3. He pitched well, but Revs could not score. York did get scoreless innings in relief from Capian and Fry, but offensively could not come up with anything in the way of runs tonight. Moscatello, a 1-2-3 seventh out of the Long Island bullpen. The other, Daryl Thompson, the left-handed version, went an inning and 2/3 before handing it over to Griswold for the final out. Dotel, 2-out double in the ninth, which got the tying run to the plate one more time, but Griswold getting Gregorio to ground out to first to end it, and the Revs shut out for just the third time this year, all by Long Island, and the first time since the first half. A 2-0 final tonight. We'll take one more break on the postgame, check the scores from elsewhere, and wrap things up for you when we come back.
Since 1934, PSECU has given Pennsylvanians financial opportunities to live a better life. We are a credit union who offers valuable free and low-fee financial products, broad lending options, and outstanding money management for financing life. At PSECU, we are proud of who we are and committed to who we serve because our Pennsylvania roots run deep. We are banking on a difference. Visit PSECU.com to join us. This credit union is federally insured by the National Credit Union Administration. Equal opportunity lender.
Hey Revs fans, now's your chance to win big with the Revs and Shipley Energy. This season, during every home game at Peoples Bank Park, it's the all-new Shipley Energy Grand Slam inning. Each game, one inning will be designated, and one name will be selected as the contestant. If the Revs hit a Grand Slam that inning, you could win $5,000. To enter, stop by Fan Services and fill out your form, or enter via the York Revolution app or YorkRevolution.com. Sign up today and win big with the Revs and Shipley Energy this season.
Did you know that York County has a new brand? A brand built on the maker's spirit that drives our economy. York County, stretching west from the Susquehanna, downtown through the city of York, and over to the borough of Hanover, preserves 3 centuries of life in South Central PA. From farms to factories, motorcycles to snack foods, art to history, we make it all in York County. Learn more today at haveitmadehere.com.
New FM signal, new website. Visit us online at 989WOYK.com and take us on the go. Download the new WOYK app today.
Revs fall here tonight at Long Island, 2-0. Final segment brought to you by Brewery Products and Budweiser, reminding you to enjoy responsibly all season, get home safely every time, and started off with a look at scores from elsewhere tonight around the league, brought to you by Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. And earlier today, Southern Maryland sweeping its doubleheader against Lexington, winning 7-4 and 2-1 and that eliminated the Revs early in our game tonight. We found that out. High Point, a 4-3 lead in the 9th inning in Lancaster, and Gastonia leads Charleston 6-1 in the 9th inning in North Carolina. Major League scores with the postseason underway. Dodgers and Giants scoreless in the 2nd inning in Game 2 in San Francisco. Kevin Gossman against Julio Urias. That is a 1-0 Giants lead in that series. And earlier today, Max Fried gave 6 scoreless for Atlanta as the Braves win in Milwaukee 3-0. That division series is tied 1-1. And by the way, coming up, we will join Alabama and Texas A&M in progress. The number 1 ranked Crimson Tide trailing 24-10 at Texas A&M as that game approaches halftime. But that's where we're headed on WOYK next. Final totals in our game: 2-0 Long Island for the Ducks. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They leave 8 on base. For the Revs, no runs, 9 hits, no errors. They leave 7. Brendan Feldman, the winner. He is 8-4. Eduardo Rivera, the loss, 6-4. Rob Griswold, a 1-out save, his 8th save. Time of the game, 2 hours, 52 minutes. Played in front of 3,829 here in Central Islip this evening. Your Kochman Kunkel Insurance Group player of the game here tonight. I hate to do it, but I guess Feldman, who went 6 scoreless and struck out 7, as he combined to shut out the Revs for the 2nd time in one of his starts here this season. Now the Revs will wrap up the 2021 season tomorrow afternoon. It's a 1:35 first pitch. We'll be on at 1:15 on the WOYK YouTube channel as Duke Von Schaman makes the start. No word on what the Ducks are going to do pitching-wise tomorrow, but we do know that it will be Duke for the Revs in the season finale. Again, we're on YouTube at 1:15. We hope you can join us then. We'll save all of our season-ending thank yous and all of that for after tomorrow's game, but it is our final radio broadcast of the season, so to all of our radio listeners all season, we truly appreciate it. Tomorrow we're on YouTube with the Philadelphia Eagles on at noon. Tomorrow they are in Carolina. Eagles football on WOYK presented by Wellspan Sports Medicine, but you know where to find us tomorrow afternoon. Hope you can join us then. And until then, Daryl Henry saying so long from Central Islip. Again, the final tonight, Long Island 2, York 0. We thank you for listening. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. And we'll talk to you tomorrow at 1:15, one final time for the 2021 season. And it'll be on the WOYK YouTube channel, powered by Sports Radio at 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Thank you for listening to York Revolution Baseball on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. Catch the Revs all season on York's only place for local sports. Tune in 20 minutes before first pitch for a trip to the clubhouse with player interviews and the manager, Mark Mason, every game. Listen throughout the day for the Revs Report and check out 989WOYK.com for highlights and features on York's pro team. York Revolution Baseball all season on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports. Now we return to our regularly scheduled programming already in progress on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.